Oh, we're good, Mike. See? What is up, everyone? And welcome to Choo Choo Crew streams
Two.
games they like on Thursday nights. Tonight we are playing JC Lawrence's 1828, which featured as the end of the fourth and beginning of the third round of all of our top fives. I don't know if features on Arb's top five, but he's not on the show, so get out. Um, Before I start, I am joined by James and James. We'll probably call James Arb and James, me, Joe, Mike, and Zach. If you'd like to find out anything about what we do, you can just go to dadsonaMap.com. That's convenient. You can listen to the Choo Choo Crew podcast. You can listen to our Coin podcast. You can listen to the general flagship gaming family, but everybody podcast. You can always join us on the Discord where we talk about train games and coin games and a ton of Euro games lately, which is super weird. And of course, like basically, it's secretly just a Knizia Discord. No one will admit it, but it secretly is. If you don't feel like interacting like that, I'm sure you can send James and Sanchez an email. That's my new part of the plug. And we're definitely on BGG somewhere. Regardless, if you'd like to support anything we do, it just helps us get out more content. You can find us on patreon.com/dadsonamap. We just released our top 5 18xx and Q-Bros games episode, which was just really 5 games rearranged. Well, 10 games rearranged. And that's enough blathering. I'm going to get on to 1828. So 1828 is an 18xx game. I think it was officially released in 2018. The rules date is 2021, but I think it's a 2018 release. You'll see it's set on this map of the United States. It's really similar to the 1830 map. There's a coalfield extension and there's a northern extension. The big thing you'll notice is there's not one, there's not two, there's not 10 companies. There are 4 by 4, 16 companies. The next thing you'll notice is there's not a normal bunch of privates. There's a bunch of tiers worth of privates. So this is going to be a primer. It's not a full teach. So these rules assume you know the rules of 1830. If you somehow know the rules of 1870 or 1832, that'll work too. If you only know the rules of like 1846, it'll be a little bit of a difference, but not that much of a difference. So we're gonna go over the changes in the stock round. Zach is gonna make gratuitous noise because that's what he does. We're going to go over to he's like still making noise. It's crazy. We're gonna go over to changes in the operating round. We're gonna go over to we'll go over the end game condition, and then we'll go over the privates, and then we'll go over the private auction. So the stock round largely is simple, except for one action. Mike, can you mute Zach just because it is obnoxious, at least
Already
through
did.
my ears? Okay.
Do some mic. I'm on it.
So, sell by sell. Whenever you so it's exact 1830 stock rules for your normal stock actions. There is an additional stock action in this game, and it's called merge. The presidents of companies can agree to merge them. They're usually going to be the same player. I don't know if it's ever been different players, but usually it's going to be the same player. There are no connectivity rules. So unlike most games where companies have to be, Chicago style in order to merge them, in this game, they do not have to be Chicago style. What they do have is rules about when they could have floated. So you can only merge companies that have floated in a previous stock round. They don't have to have operated. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. But they have to have floated in a previous stock round. You can merge, right? And there's no way to ever merge a new company in. It always has to have existed.
Can you
Yeah,
merge two ones that were part in the same stock round?
Two new, but
two
not one
new.
new, one old.
Yeah. Sorry.
You
Yeah,
can't
so,
do an old and a new.
yeah, I'm being confusing. Right. So you can either merge 2 old companies or 2 companies that were parred in the current stock round. The merging process is going to be the same for each, kind of. So what you're going to do is we will have an example of, and again, this is a stock round action, so you do it during your stock turn. Let's say that we'll just literally pick two companies again because they do not have to touch. So say the MOPAC and the NYC. So the MOPAC and the NYC are on the stock chart. If these two companies have floated, their merged company will be floated. If, oh, okay. If one of these companies is unfloated, their merged company will be unfloated, and it will float when the sixth share is out of the IPO. And then merged companies are going to be called systems in this game. You can't merge two unfloated companies. One has to at least be floated. That is the correct rules. Yes. If only one of the two public companies has to be floated. Okay, so we'll go over the example of two floated companies. If two companies are floated, what you will do is you will take the left token, say the NYC, you will go up the stock chart until you find the column or the row of the second company, the MOPAC. You'll go to 83. This has weird snap points, so we have to unsnap them. Toggles, snap. You'll go to 83. The new it's not going to work. The new company's stock price will be 83. You'll pick a company that you want to save. So we'll say we're going to save the NYC. NYC goes to 83. MOPAC goes away. You will then combine their treasuries because these are both floated. That's a key. When both companies have already floated, whether it's in this stock round or in a previous stock round, again, two companies that have been floated in a previous stock round can be merged. Two companies that have floated in this stock round can be merged. A company floated in a previous stock round and a company floated in this stock round cannot be merged. So let's pretend that these have floated both in this stock round. We will take, well, that was impossible because they would be at par. Well, they wouldn't necessarily be at par prices, so who cares? They're both floated. You will take their treasury and you will put them together. So I'm just going to bring the MOPAC over here. So hopefully Mike can see it all in the same screen like a good teacher. Say the MOPAC, because it has just floated, had 790, and we'll take that from the bank. Or that's the NYC, and say the MOPAC floated a little lower and had 710. Take from the bank. These have both floated. I've decided to merge them. Their par prices were what we said. Somehow one got to 97 and one got to 71. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't matter. They end at 83. That's the new stock price. We will take the treasuries and add them together. This will take 71. This will send to the bank. The bank doesn't matter in this game, but we'll just do it anyway. The MOPAC will now be out of the game. The next thing that will happen is we will trade shares. So first, all shares are now considered, oh, not equal. I have to leave the stock prices on the chart. That's why it's important. Look at this. This guy has played this game before. Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to move this thing and it does not want to move. So I'll just use the MOPAC token from over here. Back to our example. Oh my gosh, please stop touching things, whoever's touching things. Let's lock that again. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is we will trade shares. We will trade them 2 for 1. Starting with the president. And I don't want to make sure I'm lying. The other company's charters placed any trains player with an odd number of shares of the two companies set aside their choice of a single share of one, trading up for later. Players trade their shares 2 for 1, starting with the acting player and proceeding rotating. So the president, will say it was Mike, will trade his shares 2 for 1. He will trade as many share pairs of the NYC and the MOPAC that he has in for a share of this new NYC system. So say in Mike's case, where are the shares in the bag? Oh, they're up here. Say in Mike's case, he had the president's share of the NYC, the president's share of the MOPAC, and one more of, make it odd. He had 1 of this and 2 MOPAC. Okay, so Mike goes first. He will trade shares for the NYC as long as they exist. So that's a key. They have to exist. From anywhere. He'll trade from the IPO first and then the market second, which may be a lie. Let me make sure. Acting player, each player trades, they have each single share of the new system. It doesn't say.
It's also just got errated. So
Oh, did it?
JC, I mean, he just finalized a little bit of stuff in the merger rules in a recent update where he said it was 1828 is finally out of prototype. So
Got it.
check the rules.
Did he?
Check the rules, everybody.
I haven't read this rules document in a while. You kind of just
I
do it.
blame I blame Dot Games for that. We got lazy playing video games.
Not to quibble,
True.
but the stock price rules you described are Ireland's. 28's the larger plus half the smaller.
Oh
And
my
you go up
gosh,
from the
I did the
you go
wrong
up from
thing.
the left token.
Yeah,
You
you should
you
have
basically
stopped me.
described Ireland's, which is
Should have
funny,
stopped
I
me
think.
way before. Um,
I had to double check. I don't want to be that guy.
no, you're good.
Joe loves Ireland, so that's why.
I don't.
It's on his brain. So it would have been like
Oh
one
my
would
gosh,
have been like
they're
130.
a little bit different. So basically, I'm gonna restart this section. I apologize because it's now written slightly different, and I want to get it right. Um, Let me see, because you actually might get might get money. in, um, Trade shares held by other players, giving them a share of their polling company. If the share taken was set aside by another player, the other player must give or take money. All right, I'm just gonna teach it how it actually works. Um, so the stock price, as R pointed out, is definitely not what I said. It is the say it again, Arb. You add the larger number
You
plus half
add
the smaller
the
number.
larger plus half of the smaller, and you go up, and so you add the larger plus half of the smaller. So in your example, you had 97 and 71. So half of 71 is 35 and a half. Ignore the half, but you had 90, you had 35 to 97, that's 132, and you go up from the leftmost token until you
Yeah.
hit a value that does not exceed that. So it'd be
Right.
like
So 130.
130.
Thank you. So that I totally goofed up. I apologize, everybody. This snap is like literally just the worst. So this would go to 130. Correct. So it is the larger plus half of the smaller, and then you go up until you go from the left of the whatever the leftmost stock value is until you hit a value that is not greater than um, the new value. So you go to 130. You lose $2 a share, which actually isn't that bad. You'll then add the treasuries together. You'll then trade shares 2 to 1. You start with the president, and then you go clockwise. So Mike would trade his 2 shares of Mopac for basically the second share of the NYC to become the president. He would trade the NYC and the Mopac in for another share of the NYC, so the Mopac will go away, and then he would have just this dingus Mopac share that will save. Then Zach would trade 2 for 1. Arb would trade 2 for 1. James would trade 2 for 1. I would trade 2 for 1. You do not have an option of trading 2 for 1. You have to do it. The next thing you will do is trade single shares. You will the director of the system must donate. That happens here. Rotating ending with the current acting player. Each must trade. Yes. So this actually starts with the next player, which would be Zach. You can then trade. You can take 2 options. You can trade your single share of a system for the delta from the old share price to the new share price. So in this case, let's say Zach had a Mopac share, but only one. He could trade his Mopac share for and 130 minus 97, so and $33 for an NYC share. The other option is he throws away this Mopac share, he gets $97, and he cannot, it's considered a sale of the system. So he cannot buy the system shares in the future. So that'll start with Zach and it will go around. If at any time NYC shares run out, they have run out and you can't do this, you have to take the money. That's the rules are more nuanced, but if you really want to get into the minutia, please read it. But when we play it, that's how we're gonna play it. I've never seen it happen. Um, so the last thing that then happens is the president takes 1 share and donates it to the company. You have to do this. It is compulsory. So if you had 12 shares, they would all collapse into 6 shares. You will give one away. At the end, you will have a 5th share. This share will sit in the company and it will kind of act like a incremental cap game. It can never come out of the company. It will always pay into the company. It's just a share. in the company. There will only ever be 8 shares, or not 8 pieces, sorry, 9 shares and 8 pieces of paper in circulation from this point. So that is 2 floated companies. For a floated and unfloated company, you will do exactly the same thing. The difference is, once you do the merge, there will not be 6 shares out of this company's IPO. So you will not add these 2 companies together. We seriously put this over the charter. You will not add these companies. Jesus, this is just a good teach so far. Good teach so far. You will not add these companies together. You will actually empty out the new company's treasury. Take from bank. No. Send to bank. Send to bank. Send to bank. Just not happening. I might have broken the script. Mike, can you reload the script? So instead of combining their treasuries, because there's only one treasury, the company will have 0 money. It is not considered floated. Once the 6th share is bought, it will receive whatever its system value is times 10. I believe there's no other rules there. I think Mike is reloading the mod. Maybe.
Yep.
Got it. Smooth start to the stream. I apologize. So let's go over merging again. It is an action in the stock round. It can be 2 floated companies or 1 floated and 1 unfloated company. The rules are basically the companies must be in the same state. So the 2 floated companies must have floated at a previous SR or the current SR. They cannot be mixed. And the floated unfloated company, the one must have been opened this SR, and the unfloated company must have at least had its presidency bought this SR. The new stock value is the larger stock value plus half the smaller stock value. You will add those together. You will go up from the left stock value until you hit a value that is greater, and you will pick the row underneath it. If both companies were floated, their treasuries get added together. If one company was floated and one wasn't, it's now the system is not floated. And once it floats, i.e. the 6th share of it is out of its IPO, it will get whatever its current system value is times 10. With the final caveat being you will always donate a share. The president will always donate the share at the end of the merge. Some funky things that can happen. If, as a result of donating the share, no one would be president, the merge doesn't happen. You undo everything, and the player is considered to have passed. If, as a result of donating the share, another player is president, the old president still has to donate the share, and then you will just pass the charter to whoever becomes president. That's weird. There are no longer par prices for systems. We will take the token. So again, the NYC is what remained. We will take the token and we will just put it as a system. From then on, shares of the system are always bought and sold at whatever the market value is. Any other weird system stuff? I don't think so. That's all of it. Tokens. Basically, you exchange all the tokens, and your total token pool is just the combined tokens of the system. So if you merge the NYC, which has 3 tokens, with the MOPAC, which has 4 tokens, as long as you don't go over your 7 tokens on the board, you're good. We'll usually just clone the tokens and make sure that it's equal. So that is mergers. So again, it's sell by sell. Things go down for every share sold, just like 1830. Things float up when you're sold out, except for one addition, which is the gray zone. Any company in the gray zone, its president can buy 2 shares from the market or from anywhere. Let me look at gray zone. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. 2 shares from. We'll look that up as we go. I believe it's from the market. You can buy 2 shares from the market. No one else can buy 2 shares from the market, so it's not like the brown zone in 1830. It's only the president. If anything in the gray zone is sold out, it will get 2 bumps up at the end of the stock round. That is the stock round. The merger mechanic is pretty convoluted, but it actually plays out pretty smooth. Um, it
Chatting on the gray zone. I don't know if JC just like rewrote this my version's a little outdated, but it does say and or
Okay,
IPO or bank pool.
great. So it's either. So you can buy 2 shares. Only the president can buy 2 shares of any company in the gray zone. If it's sold out, it will go up twice. Um, and can you go over 60% in the gray zone?
Yep. That's
Right.
the other special thing.
So
Anyone
you
can
can
own more
go
than 60%.
60%. And there is one major change from 1830 I did not say. There is no bank limit in this game. There's no market limit. Any number of shares can be in the market at any time. Um, so ownership is still 60% aside from in the gray zone, but there can be 8 shares in the market. There's no limit. There's also no cert limit. So now we'll go over to operating round. Operating is almost exactly 1830 with like a couple caveats. So a couple caveats. The NYC and the BM, they can each. James is back. The NYC and the BM, they can each lay an extra tile for $40. So everyone has one yellow tile or one upgrade. The NYC and the BM can lay one extra tile as long as their first tile action was not an upgrade. So they can lay 2 yellows. Or if they're part of a system, they can lay 3 yellows, and we'll get to that in a second. But they can never do an upgrade and lay a yellow. Sorry, and lay a bonus yellow as an individual company. Systems will act exactly like normal companies, except for they have 2 tile actions. So they have 2 yellows or a green and a yellow. With the exception, you can never upgrade your same tile that you just laid. It's the same 1830 tile rules, so basically the Wild West. And that's it for operating. There is a coal field. The coal field works basically exactly like the coal field in 1832 and 1850. To run to it or through it, you have to buy a coal token. The coal token costs, but there's no private. Coal token costs $120. There are 3 of them in the game. There are 2 you can buy. You can only buy them when you touch the coal field. The last one goes to whatever company lays this dit. Um, Once you merge a company, it keeps the coal token. I assume if there are 2 coal tokens in a company, you put one back. I'd have to consult the rules, but we can look that up as well. That is all of operating. Single jumps, follow the stock chart. Anybody think of anything else for operating rounds?
No.
System train limits. The shells.
We have to do the shells and train buying. Tremendous point. It's actually not that convoluted compared to 32. So the train limit in the game, so the trains in the game, actually, we'll just go over trains while we're on trains. This game features 2 trains. They're normal. 3 trains. They're normal. This is in the game, that 6 train. We're going to lay all these trains out when we actually play the game. It features a 5 train, which will rust the 2s. It features a 3 plus D train. The 3 plus D train is it's common 18x parlance now, but it can hit 3 revenue centers. It does not count dits, so it'll hit dits, but it will not count them. And then it will double all of the run. No, I'm an ass. It will hit the dits, it will count them for its revenue, it will not count against the train limit. So it can hit 3 cities, as many dits as it wants, and it will double the entire run. So a really nasty loop that we can do. Where's like the NYC green tile? So if you lay NYC legally, not like a goober. I prefer that hilarious other lay. This is not legal either. We'll get there. Boop boop boop. You lay NYC. You lay the tight. No one's gonna help me with this double dit. You guys are all real pals. Real pals. You lay the double dit. You lay that. Thank you. You lay this dingus down here. Okay. So this run can hit 1, 2, 3 revenues. It will also pick up this dit and this dit. So it'll run 60, 60, 40, 10, and 10. Which is times 2. So it'll be a 360 run. So again, I just opened that up. these tiles like we play on TTS. Oh, the rotation's super weird. Is that what's going on? Yeah. There we go. So this will run. This is not the best mod. So again, it'll hit 1, 2, 3 major revenant centers. It'll scoop up these dits. It'll double the whole thing. That's a 3+D train. The 6 train will rust the 3. The 6 train is permanent. It's the first permanent train. I'll get to the 8. The 8E train or 8 Echo train, that'll rust the 5. The 8E train can hit 8 major cities, or it'll hit 8 cities. It will run through dits. They both won't count against its train limit, but it won't count them. So it'll hit 8 major revenue centers. And then finally, the diesel train. The diesel train will rust the 3+D, and it's a normal diesel. Can run as long as it wants and hit as many dits as it wants. So those are the trains, and now we will get to. Xander made a joke about himself. I'm not sure what it was. We will get to the train limit as well as shell and train ownership, which is going to sound a lot like 1832, kind of. So the train limit up to blue is 4. At brown, it goes to 3, which is a very important number, and then it's 2 from red on. A company must own a train if it has a legal route. A system, which is a merged company, must own 1 train. It does not have to own a train for each of its shells. You'll see when we do merge the companies, we will keep them next to each other just to manage the train shells. So say, again, Mike was the president of the NYC and the MOPAC. They are a system, so the MOPAC isn't really a company. Each shell of a system can have up to the train limit. So say we were in Brown, because this has a 3+D, the NYC can have 3 trains, and the MOPAC can have 3 trains. Before the train buying step, but again, the system itself is only required to own 1 train. So as long as either of the shells own a train, you don't have to force buy. Before the train buying step, the president of a company, and it's only before the train buying step, can rearrange the shells as they see fit between their companies. So say I had an 8 and a 5, and there was a 6 train on deck, and I really wanted to buy that 6 train. Before my train buying step, I can move the 5 over to the NYC. I'm not violating train limit. I can then decide that the MOPAC company must own a train and can force buy. The MOPAC then force buys. Force buy rules are exactly the same as 1830. Oh, but Joe, there's already trains here and you don't have to buy it. I know, but an empty shell can always force buy. The key is the shell has to be empty. Once you're done buying trains, you cannot rearrange trains again. Correct? You can only rearrange at the beginning of train buying. So you'll see there'll be some tension where I want to force buy here, and then I end up in a position like, maybe something like this. Oh, I can't separate these trains because literally the world is terrible. And somehow this happens. I don't know how it happened. And then you have to spit out this 5 train into the ether. It'd have to go into the market. So if later something puts you over train limit, even if you have 2 shells, so I have 4 trains between 2 shells, that should be legal. Again, this shell is over limit, so it has to spit out a train into the market, even if together they wouldn't be over limit, because the only time you can shuffle trains is before your train buy. So that is buying trains. I think that is all the rules there. We'll go over the minor, or this thing, the auction, and how the auction works, and then we'll finally start. And then the game really gets a lot smoother once you just start playing. So I will go over how the auction. No, I'll go over the privates, and then we'll go over how the auction works, and then we'll play. So the privates are pretty simple. The Schuylkill is nothing. It probably is a blocker. I think everything's a blocker. It goes away at the 6. You can tell because it's got a red banner. It pays 5, and it costs 20. The St. Clair Tunnel pays 5 to you or 10 to the company, and it goes away at the 6. Do you have to change states in this mod, or does it just do it correctly?
No idea.
Hopefully, we'll watch. The CS&TL is exactly the same as 1830. The Delaware and Hudson is exactly the same as 1830. The Coburg and Peterborough I'll go over at the end. Mohawk and Hudson is the same as 1830. The E and K costs 120. Its revenue is 20. When you buy it in, you actually have to lay this tile. Someone always forgets it. It's really strong. It's easy to not forget on dot games. It also then lets you lay an additional yellow track for $20 once. You still get your revenue for it. It's just a one-time power. It's super powerful, and it will also be forgotten about. And then the CNA is the CNA from 1830. It comes with a share of the PRR. So we should probably, we'll probably reset the mod one more time anyway. So I'm not going to do it. And then lastly, there will be 5, 2, or 6. Right? Why do people keep touching this bag?
Touchy.
90% sure it's 6, yeah.
Yeah, it's 6.
Yeah, it's 6.
You remove 2. All right. There will be 6 B&O privates. So these are very, very similar to the B&O in 1830. There are a couple caveats. They come with 3 shares. They cost $250, and their revenue is $40. So they're similar in that they cannot be bought in. They close on the 6, or when the company that they're associated with buys a train. And they will go at the bottom of this auction. How this auction goes, it is kind of a standard waterfall auction with a couple caveats. One, the waterfall does not start until all privates in a row either have a bid or have been bought. So you'll notice there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. So this waterfall will not start until the St. Clair Tunnel has a bid and the Schuylkill has been bought. At that point, if no one has bid on the CNSTL, it'll stop there and we'll go again. Typically, that doesn't happen. Again, if somehow these 3 privates were gone, the waterfall would not start until the Coburg has a bid. Oh, I have to go over the Coburg. I'm sorry. The Coburg has a bid and the D&H has been purchased. So kind of like you can't pull the ripcord until an entire row is gone. The rows have priority left to right, so you can't just buy the St. Clair Tunnel. You have to put a bid on it. The only way you could buy the St. Clair Tunnel would be if the Schuylkill was already bought. Same thing here. You couldn't just buy the Coburg or the E&K. You could only buy them if their preceding private was gone. That almost never happens. Almost how this auction always goes is there are bids on everything up here, and the ripcord gets pulled because someone bids on this and buys this. These last pieces act a little differently. So, but the row still exists as a row. So you can never purchase the Grand Trunk unless every one of these has a bid on it. So that is very unlikely to happen. But what might happen is some things will have bids and then someone buys the last B&O, and this will make sense as we play it out. These have a slightly different rule than the 1830 auction. When someone bids on top of you, your money is then freed up. So in 1830, if I put $120 on the E&K and then James puts 125, or that's legal. If I put 125 on the E&K and James puts 130, my 125 is tied up. It doesn't come back to me. I can't use it to bid on other things. On the B&O privates, once someone comes on top of you, that money comes back to you and you're allowed to use it again. So we'll mark it actually by, deleting our bid instead of leaving our bid out. And then the last thing we'll go over is all pass, which is a crazy rule. And we'll go over how the Coburg works. So I just want to look at the pass in the private, and I actually just want to read it correctly. If all players pass consecutively while one or more private companies remain on bot, all private companies with bids are auctioned or awarded for their bids, cheapest to most expensive, left to right. So we will pretend that the ripcord is ripped for basically anything with a bid on it. If it has exactly one bid, that bidder takes the private. If it has more than one bid, those players auction the private company amongst themselves. The auction resumes with the next player. When all private companies have been purchased, the private auction ends. The stock round starts with the next player in rotating player number. but there is a key that I missed somewhere in which all the privates pay out. Companies with bids are auctioned, awarded for the bid cheapest, left to right. All purchase private companies then pay their revenue to the owning player. So that is very different. So if we all pass, everything with the bid will act as if it was auctioned, and then all the privates will pay, and then we'll continue the auction. There are huge implications. You usually don't want that to happen. And then lastly will be how the Coburg works. So the Coburg is effectively a minor. It does not start with $50. Starts with $0, and it operates out of this token in Coburg in Peterborough. This isn't England, so it's probably Peterborough. On the Coburg's turn, it always operates first. It will always do one piece of track. I don't think the track has to be yellow, or does it have to be yellow?
I don't think so.
No, it does not have to be a.
Yeah, it doesn't, right? So it will affect one piece of track. It then will, I'm going to say these words, and it doesn't technically do this, but I don't care. We'll run a 2 train. That 2 train has to use the new piece of track. It will then half pay, half into its owner, half into the bank. When it gets bought in, its treasury goes to the company, and then until the 6, it will just pay $15 to that company. When it gets bought in, the owning company can put a token there. If the owning company chooses not to put a token there, a blocking token will go out, which is a black token, which I think are over here, and no one can run through that location. It's brutal, but you can upgrade that tile. So we'll go over its operations kind of quickly. It was a first track lay. The Coburg may not, because it can do other things, lay here. It then will run a 2 train, and it has to use this token. It's technically not running a 2 train because it does not have to hit its home token. It simply just runs a 2 train, and it has to use the tile that it laid. I'm not lying, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. The big implication of saying run a 2 train is that it doesn't have to hit its home station. So it'll run 10 and 20. It'll run for 30 because it uses this tile. It might lay this tile next because it's played by the CMP player. So it'll hit this tile, and that's another 30 that goes into the bank. Then say its next lay, it might lay something like this. Oh, but Joe, there aren't 2 revenue centers on this tile. It's okay. You can say that your 2 train runs from here to here, and then just kind of runs to the end of this tile. Because that doesn't violate any rules of running, you're still using that tile. So you would run for 30 again, divide it by 2. That's how the Coburg works. End of the game. When a diesel is purchased, we will go to the next stock round. We'll run 4 more ORs, and then the game will end. Whoever has the most money wins. Or player bankruptcy.
Or
I'm not even gonna say that. Yeah, right. If a stock
right.
hits the top right, the game ends. I have to read it. Let's see if all player. Oh, I didn't read it right. If all players agree which one of them had already won the game ends. If a player bankrupts, the game ends. If it gets to 500 at the end of the stock round, the game ends immediately. If it gets to 500 during an operating round, the game ends at the end of that operating round, so it doesn't run. And then after the first complete set of operating rounds in purple phase. So again, that would be usually how the game ends is a diesel is bought, you go through the stock round, and then you go through 4 more ORs. And that's the end of the game. Those were all the rules. Sorry for the merger confusion. I thought it was going to be cleaner. That was still 45 minutes just to say the delta between it and 1830, which is brutal. I thought the merger was going to be a little bit cleaner, but it'll definitely be cleaner when we play. And just comment on the video if you have any questions. I think we are good to go.
You technically forgot the gray zone stock floating rules.
What?
The gray zone floating rules that you float up again if you're in the gray, and again
Yeah, I
if you're
said
at
that.
above
Yeah, you said
80%.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Say that last one.
Well, if you're in the gray zone, you float up again if you're sold out, and if the president owns 80% or more, you float up a 3rd time.
Oh, triple float. I didn't say that.
Yeah, the triple float. Yeah.
Jeez,
Also, Mike, I
there's so
need
many
promoted.
rules.
I can't type. I can't use any of the tools. I need to promote.
Oh, yeah. You want me to reload
Once
Okay,
the
so
game is fresh.
Mike's gonna reload the mod,
Yeah.
and we'll start.
Don't forget to fix the CPR, and the Coburg also like has money in it for some reason
Yeah.
on game start,
Oh, I
which is
did.
wrong.
Nope, it does again. That's weird.
I can't believe this is the first time you streamed it. I know we've played it before. That teach was brutal to sit through knowing it all.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I was like, oh, this won't be that bad. It's so many words. So just to highlight the privates that came out, the NKP, which is here, the IC, which is down here, the CPR, which is where it is in 1830, the Grand Trunk, which is over here. Is this the OSNH or is that the NKP? Oh, sorry, that's the NKP. This is the NNW. I was zoomed out too far. How do you even zoom in? The NNW, which is down here. This is a terrible private pull. The NKP and the Michigan Central, which is up here. This is just big trash. We all start with 620, and it looks like Zach is first. Should we do Garrick's cool little things, or should we just type? Basically,
What's Eric's thing?
you just copy one of these and make it small and make it your color, and then you type your bids in. It's nice. Or we can
Does
just
everyone
type.
have?
I don't care.
Yeah. Does everyone have
That
the
for
confidence to do that?
every private.
Yeah, we'll just do it. We'll just type. All right, old men.
It's a lot of privates. There'd be a lot of calculators on
All
the
right,
screen.
old men.
Did you fix the CPR share?
No.
What do we have?
Going 125 on the E and K.
All right, then it's me.
We go left, right?
It should be Mike.
Yeah,
Like,
it's okay.
Hmm. You can tell I don't usually play 18xx games live or in person because I don't understand the way the direction actually goes.
Like I want
I do it every time, and I play
want
them
the-
all the time.
I want the
To be fair,
Coburg.
Doc Games does go left to right in the names.
Dear James, just please don't want the Coburg this game and make cost infinite. Thank you.
Here comes James.
Oh god, I'm in the
Coburg.
50.
90.
Joe?
There's no payout buttons on these charters.
What?
Oh god. Oh no.
Wait.
Oh,
What?
that's not good.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna load mine.
Yeah, do you
How
have
do
another
we-
one?
How
Yeah,
did we get here?
It's like, I don't know. This was the only one up on.
Also doesn't.
Oh my gosh, did we really get this far and not have payouts? Oh
The-
no.
Maybe they
I mean,
need
what-
to be owned. Maybe it's some fancy. You need to own it first.
No, it's definitely
I don't think
not.
so.
I think the script is just broken. Well, that
That's
is egg on our face. Let me look at this. Oh, how did somebody pay with the BM?
Is there a hidden button somewhere?
Yeah, to the right of all the charters. You can't see it, but there's a button. We did it.
Okay, well,
Worth.
So we didn't
great.
have to reload
Yeah,
properly.
yeah. So let's reload again. Reload again.
yeah, that's so funny. All right.
Oh, there's a payout
Yeah, there's a
button to
payout
the
button, you
right
just
of
can't
the
see it.
calculator.
It's
Yep.
secret.
It's just
Okay.
imaginary.
All right, at
There
least
we
we
go.
can play.
Loading. I'm sorry, Zach's
Oh.
computer. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
All right, the new privates are probably better.
I didn't even
Could
look
they
at
be
them. Were they
worse?
pretty bad? The
Unlike
Well, the
MK.
they're better. Yeah, they're better.
Osh.
That's
Okay.
not-
They were really bad.
MC.
So
That's
Grand
better.
Trunk,
Okay.
MC, the OSH, the MP, the Nickel, and the IC.
Oh, and,
Okay.
all right. So Zach was 125 on EK. I was
Yep.
85 on
Take money
Coburg.
again.
Yep, we gotta take our cash. All right. Now we're ready.
Finally, only took
Very professional.
it's a tight ship we run here. A
Oh,
tight
yeah.
train. A tight train.
Am I up? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm fixing the share.
Did
I
James go?
Mike has to bid.
Did I Coburg? Coburg.
Mike bid.
Oh, right. Our names aren't the same on the fucking top right as they are on the
Okay.
bottom.
James.
Alright,
I guess we could talk about what we're
Me.
doing. I
Me,
really
Arp. Me.
Yeah, it's not you, Arb. It's James.
But
oh,
I'm
God
going on
damn
the
it.
CNA, so go ahead.
Alright, well, just pretend this came in the appropriate James order. Still not used to that. So it's back
On
to
to
my
Zach.
no, Zach. Christ.
All right. I'll go to. I'm gonna go to 45 on the CSTAL.
Did you say you wanted people to explain what they're doing, Joe?
No, I'll just explain it because I'm not sure anybody can actually explain what they're doing. Most of this auction is about making sure that one, you don't spend too much money, and two, no one spends too little money. So if someone can decide their own fate with one of these three privates, you've probably done something wrong. And by decide their own fate, I mean really decide what they want to do in SR1 or 2. That's it. You really want to protect these while trying to get these for cheap. Anyway, it's on to whoever. Did
It's
you
on to
bid
Mike.
Zach? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
45
it's
on
on
the
to you, Joe.
CSTL.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing in this auction. I'm just putting numbers on the screen.
I'm at 50 on that.
No.
We'll go Coburg.
Don't do it,
What a
James.
Let's go.
No.
Called it.
What a surprise,
Why?
James.
Nope.
I should really come in and clean this mod up.
Going great. Why would you have to do that?
Go on 90. Over on
Why did Arb bid after
PNH.
me? Arb, what are you doing, man?
I bid after James. James instant snapped on the Coburg.
Yeah,
He just
his
didn't
colors.
color it.
Yeah, his colors are wrong.
Yeah,
Oh.
I lost my
Yeah.
color.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine
James
changed.
just
Okay.
instant snapped.
Who's this 90
I'm
on the
not cheating.
DNH?
That's
It's,
me. I'm trying to change the color.
This
It
is
like
It worked for
loses
two
the
of your bids.
So Zach has 3. Joe's just with me.
Oh
Okay.
my god, guys, I still have Zach on mute from when he was making all that noise. Zach, have you been talking this whole time?
Yep.
Oh, I
Yep, I've been talking.
apologize. I apologize.
It's okay.
All right, it's my bid, right?
I was
it's
making the
fine,
biggest
it's fine.
amount of noise.
Ugh.
Oh, it's Mike's bid. Okay.
Yeah. Nah, yeah.
Oh, fuck you, Mike. I just dropped it. Just the biggest F word. I don't even bid on the Coburg anymore because everybody bids way too much for it, but we'll come. We'll come play. We'll come play with the big boys.
It's a
The
CP party.
The James Geists of the world.
You all just made such a big number next to Mike's little tiny number. Trying to intimidate him through text size.
So I love this bid.
My colors.
This bid's great. This is the I want to win the CNA bid, and it's a good bid.
Is that Zach? I bet that?
Yeah, it should be James, right?
That was James.
Fine, yeah.
It's not me.
Sorry.
It would
This
have
was
to be
you,
Mr.
James
Geist.
Geist, right? Yeah.
That's me. Yep.
So then it's over to Arb.
I don't like that.
Pull it. Pull that puppy down.
Don't do that.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull it.
Arb,
Jesus.
don't pull the ripcord. You can bid on these. It doesn't really ever make any sense, but sometimes people will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta be
they're
a
not gonna
throw,
get
a
bid on.
chance to pass and put your money on the one you might prefer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the PD effect.
Oh, you know what? I didn't say how priorities handled. Like
Yeah, I figured we just hit that when we
I'll
came
just hit
out
it
of
when we
the.
can.
Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna Slap a
I
number
really
down
got tongue tied by the merge.
there.
It's so funny though because you just do it automatically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I blame Dot Games.
It's
But even
incredibly
like
text constrained.
even before, you just like kind of do it.
Yeah, but you got to cover all the weird cases like, oh, you donate the share, and well, what happens then? And it's not floated, and you can't float it or whatever, all that.
Just give it back.
All
It's
right.
on
It's on to
Zach
Zach.
again.
It is. It is. I'm
Every
gonna
moment
come
you
one.
don't pull it, you just allowing more people to get in and compete
No, I
on
love
your.
this bid.
I
I
love
love
it.
this
That helped me
bid.
so much. Thank you.
I was so afraid someone was gonna pull it.
That would have
and
been
James
so
is
bad.
just really. I would have loved that for you, Mike.
Not
Lose
really.
both of these. Lose
I
all
don't.
3 of these.
That's yeah. I would have to have lost all 3 of these.
I think I can pull it now. I'll happily double B. I'm afraid of this bid not being too high because it's only between the same 2 players. Zach is on every private.
Mm,
I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of this going for way too cheap.
Mm,
I think Mike should just jump on the tunnel. Just
Oh, it's Mike's
don't
turn.
it is my turn.
let
Yeah.
James get that tunnel for cheap. Don't let James get it for cheap, Mike.
St. Clair.
At least make it 30. Come on.
Bidding war in St. Clair.
That would be egregious. I would literally kick Mike off the show, I think. I don't have
Something.
the power to do that, but I would try to do it.
Thanks, Joe. All right.
Okay, so
What happened?
I pull.
we'll go ahead and take these down.
All right, on to Zach.
okay. 55.
Just let it go.
No.
Just let it go.
Let it go.
No.
Cold never bothered me anyway.
At least I can do that and that.
I think that was underneath the limit to get Disney to take the stream down. So
I can do that and that. Yeah. Please don't get us DRM'd or whatever. I took a test today online, and you can't wear a hat or wear a hood. So the guy was like, "Can you please take your hat off?" I was like, "Oh man, can I go get a hair tie?" I like had to run, and like I was in pajama pants, so he could just like see my no shoes or socks, so he could just see my whole goofy outfit as I like scampered to get a hair tie. I will go 60.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll go 60.
Passing.
Passing. Coca-Cola.
95.
Hmm.
To Zach.
I will go 100.
105.
110.
Um,
All right, I
I'll
hated
pass.
this, but I don't hate it.
Pass.
Now I like it.
Or, okay.
It's-
You said you're passing, so I'm taking it 110.
Yep, 110 for you.
Is
110
worth
seems.
noting too that some of the
110
privates
seems
are worth
okay.
more. Like the D&H is worth 80, the M&H worth 120. Yeah, whole thing.
Oh yeah, that always messes me when I play a lot of 1828. I always go to buy the M&H for 140 or 240 in 1830. This is I think Mike. We didn't go over the rules for here, but I don't.
Oh
remember.
yeah, we always catch this stray when we're like, who's supposed to bid next? But yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead, Mike.
I'm not that worried about it.
Me neither.
110.
No, I think it's James.
Yeah.
120.
Or it may supposed to be me, but actually I'm sure it is me. Let's see. Bids are auction awarded if exactly one bid if it is more each player in a rotating order of increasing bids. There we go. So we're good.
Yeah.
JC thought of that. That's a much smarter rule. James, you went to 120. And I'm on this with Jesus, do I just want to, if I pass and then have to double BO with just the Dinkle Dong? I guess that's not that bad. 125. Don't worry.
I'll pass.
Mike, you're gonna have to spend so much on this M&H.
So much. So much.
So
Unless you
I'll
win
go
this.
130.
Oh.
You could save it. You could save it and just go on the CNA. Who else is on the CNA? James isn't gonna get that CNA. Oh, Zach's not gonna get that CNA either, man.
Yeah.
Oh, are these
130?
are these hidden? I don't know, James. I can't see what everybody won. Anybody know how to turn off hidden things in hands?
Options.
You can't see them? I can see them. That's
Hands.
weird.
No, but you see it as the wrong thing, right?
Oh. Yeah, that's weird. Huh.
All right,
Disable.
now it should be good.
Well, we need hands for div payouts and shit, right?
The hand should
Yeah,
be
yeah.
on.
Yeah, you want the hands on. You just don't want them hidden.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, they're default and they're enabled.
Okay, yeah, they work again. You can put.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good now.
Okay.
Okay. So you went to 130, James.
Yeah.
Let me do some math. 430. I mean, I can still go a lot, Michael.
No, you can't.
I can. Would I do that? I don't know. I'd have to do more math. So I'd have to go 135. I don't even know how you play this private. I haven't played it in so long.
Drive it
money with
around.
trains.
Drive it around the north and pick up some cash.
Yeah, but is it? I don't even know if it's very good. I thought it
Depends
was
on how
very
long it
good.
lasts.
No, I don't think it's very good.
It's
I don't know, man.
fun.
I can pay for
Yeah, it's-
itself.
Okay, but none of those things are as important as $120.
Only one way to find out.
I mean, I don't want to spend that. Let me do one more math. Jesus, I keep hitting the wrong number. 1, 2, plus 15.
Like
What
the
is this?
biggest benefit of this is just the track. Like that's
The
it.
token.
The
Yeah,
track and the token are like the two
Track
biggest
the
things.
token.
So hopefully you'll start a new company that'll get good trains that it usually couldn't run. But then you'll get that teleport to somewhere where the Coburg's been slinking around.
Key.
Mike abandoned this private and he's just hyping it up to
It's
make Ted
good.
spend
It's
money.
really good, but I don't know if it's that great. And plus, I have
Oh.
some big auctions coming up, so I can't
I'll
play too fast and
135.
loose.
135.
Pass.
Oh my gosh, I literally don't even know what to do with it. I think it's probably pretty close. 150, Mike.
150?
Yeah, I think. Let me just do the math again. Minus 150, minus 2. Yeah, 150 is fine. You know 155 is a fair price. You know it.
I know it is, but
I'm just gonna give it to you at 155. I'll take it at 150. I don't think I'll be in a good spot, but I won't be in a dead spot.
150. What did Arb win? Arb didn't win anything either. Oh, okay. All right,
No.
yeah. I'll do 155. I think it's fine.
Pass. I'd much rather, as an example, be in Mike's spot with 155 paid for that and his 2 privates than my 2 privates.
All right, Zach, on to you.
All right, let's go to 140.
All right, let's go to 145. Time to duel.
150.
Time to
Yep.
155.
Look, Mike, you got a fucking deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I could have
Alright.
guaranteed myself floating an SR3 at 150, so I thought let it roll.
All right. Pass.
Cool.
Well, this is gonna be a juicy boy. On to whoever green
James.
is.
James.
Mm-hmm.
25.
That's a number.
I killed someone's color. God,
That's
I've
my
changed
that's
every
my
color.
color.
All of the colors will be green. They all belong to me.
All right, so it's off the
Who?
mic.
Yeah.
I'll pass. Yeah, I'll pass.
Zach.
One of these is mine.
What the hell is that noise?
Uh, 230. It's just me and you, boy. So I'm not typing.
Assume that sound was 230. I heard
230.
What's it gonna be, boy? Yes or no?
235.
What's it gonna be, boy? Yes or
240.
no?
It's getting expensive.
Nobody's in a meatloaf on this cast. You guys are killing me.
I love Meatloaf.
No,
Love
I
that
do.
song.
I just won't do anything.
Love you forever.
45.
Damn, this boy is getting pricey.
Wild.
Yeah. Mm,
So PRR is weird in this game because, or not the PRR. I think he passed, James.
yeah, I didn't say it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you did say it.
Nope, did not.
He made a slight groan of decision
I
making.
mean, yeah, this is painful.
Yeah, because Zach would have just enough money to put 255 on two of the B&Os, but he wouldn't be able to bully anyone out of a. So you
Nope.
Get, you get the
That's
two
yeah.
worst, basically.
So I'm at it's at 245.
245.
245. Yeah, I'll go to 50.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez, Lewis.
All right.
So that's
Take it down.
Damn, I don't know if
Yes.
this is a good double BO. That's a lot of money.
spicy.
A lot.
I'm out of cash.
It's a lot of
Yeah, I
no
don't-
privates. That's what I have.
I mean, you got your little tunnel. You got your little tunnel.
For that.
So PR is so weird in this game because I think the CNA is better because money's better than an 1830, but the PRR floats much later, so it's not a guaranteed 67. All right, so we still go. Who pulled there?
I think you did.
No,
I pulled.
Mike
Oh,
pulled.
it's
So
Mike. Okay.
there's a
On to
bid
Joe.
there that shouldn't be there.
No, I have not hit apply. I was hoping it wasn't going to go yet.
I thought someone legit bid there.
So
And I
Our-
legit bid, but
yeah.
that's
our
me.
bid on the MP. That's it.
He bid on the MP. I might bid on the ick then. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bid on the ick.
I want to be
Okay.
big.
So, James,
Bid on the GT.
I'll pass. I have to pass. To Mike.
Zach, though.
Pass. No, Zach. Jesus, yes.
Man, this is a lot of.
Garbage? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's always garbage.
I mean, this is especially garbage.
MC's not garbage.
No, it's really good. It is.
MP's
Grand
not
Trunk's
garbage.
good.
Don't want the oosh.
I
guess
hate.
you want
I mean,
the-
I think the OSNH
Really?
is the worst.
I guess you just want to teleport with the egg.
Yeah.
I don't care. I just don't want the OSNH. It doesn't
No.
affect the map ever.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it
pretty true.
can
I'm
like
gonna go.
kind of get into here.
I'll go. I'll go 260 on GT.
Yeah. Um. I'll go 255 on the MC.
I just saw this picture of Sanchez with the Loco Works. He's
Yeah.
like just the most dad ever. Only a quarter of his face is in the picture. I'll pass. I have to pass. On to James.
A 265 on the GT.
Jesus.
I'll pass. Pass again.
To me,
You're gonna take the NKP and you're gonna like it.
I mean, top. So I'm gonna go 260 on the Mopac.
I have
All
to
right,
pass.
so it begins.
I still have to pass. James doesn't have to pass.
Yeah, I'll go 255 on the OSH.
Oh, Osh.
I'm going 260 on the IC. On to
Oh.
Mike, who's
I
passing.
have to pass. Yeah, I have to pass.
I have to pass, Joe.
You guys don't have to pass either. You could increase your bid, which is a weird little.
True.
Oh yeah, that's right.
True.
You can just be like,
Just-
let me throw $5 more out.
Just for the stream, you don't have to. You're not
Yeah.
an auto pass.
Well,
Yeah, you're not
The-
obliged.
the only person that's on auto pass is me. If I have
Yeah, because you're out of money.
$240.
Yeah.
I might.
Oh, that's funny. We could price Zach out.
Shit.
Oh, that'd be weird. And then pass.
It would
That'd be
force
so.
a pass around.
That'd be so.
Well, no, he would
degenerate.
just buy the NKP, but we could force
Oh,
him to
right,
buy
right,
the
right.
Oh yeah.
We'd force him to that. I mean, we'd price him out of anything he wants.
Yeah.
I should probably do that. I think the NKP is enough worse. I think I'll play it if y'all make me play it.
But you don't have to. Just make Zach play it.
Throw it in the trash.
Get out of here. God damn it.
On to James.
I pass.
On to other James.
I pass.
What
Zach
happens
has to
is-
pass.
I have to pass.
You do.
Zach passes. So on to Mike.
I should have done math before I just did that like an asshole.
Yeah, I'm doing math right now.
And if there were 5 consecutive passes, privates pay, correct?
All
Yeah,
of
we
these
would all
are
win these.
awarded and then
Those
private.
are
then
awarded. Privates pay.
It would be really, 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 really bad for
Bad.
whoever doesn't have one.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really bad for James as the player who is trying to get by on private income and shares. It's not a good thing.
No.
Isn't it a really good thing for James? He would immediately scoop up $80 and start out. I guess.
No.
Yeah, but everybody else gets their current private income
their private,
plus
yeah.
their
Yeah.
40 that's
Your
out there.
advantage is
So
you have 6 shares to everyone else's 3 plus some shares.
Mm.
And
Mm.
it would not be good.
Mm-hmm.
is this Mike?
It's still
Yeah, I'm
Mike.
thinking if I should just take
I
this.
call him Mike Math.
Bad.
he's just
It
taking
is
it?
So bad, I might. I could overbid anybody and it'd be fine still.
You could overbid Zach.
Yeah.
Just overbid Arb. Keep throwing
Oh,
it
yeah.
out.
No,
there.
overbid Zach. Force him to take it.
It's extra rude to just keep pointing it out.
What a rude dude.
I think I'm just gonna take it.
I kind of wish I
Okay,
had
so before everyone yanks their certs, let's set our pars because we always do that too.
I always forget. It goes left to right, or does it go
Yeah,
in order
Yeah,
it
after
goes
Mike?
left to right. Of course, the tokens
You
are
and
over
you.
here on the certs, all the way away from the market. GT
Yeah.
is going 67, and OSH is going 79.
You're not like guaranteed to win these. On to
Oh,
to
Mike pulled. It's over. What do you?
yeah.
Yeah, I pulled.
Oh,
He's just doing the par
What's-
prices. So it's on
what's
to
not
Zach.
guaranteed to win? I don't know what that statement is.
Oh, I'm saying like you. It's not safe to take the charter because you're not guaranteed to actually float that.
I
token.
gotcha.
Oh
Gotcha.
yeah, I just wanted it out of there.
Yeah.
Like
All right,
tokens,
on
but
to
that is
the
true.
Mopec.
It's not that important not to take.
All right. It's going to 79. It has to go to the bottom of that, but
Also 79.
mine's also going to 79. I can get the. I can't grab my token. It's become a button. That's weird.
Is this the ick?
Yeah, can somebody help me?
Or
I've
right
been
here?
absorbed. Oh Jesus! It's the private pay button. I managed to drop it right on top of it. It's another invisible button, and I've dropped my token right on top of it.
Son of a bitch.
So everyone just has to subtract whatever
Yeah.
they just got.
It's 2 payouts. I did it twice.
Oh shit! Really?
No, yeah, it was 2. I got
Okay,
25.
so we
and
know where
25.
private's pay is.
Sweet. I
literally-
just got juiced.
I cannot get this ick token, so I'm just.
I
Gonna
think it's
put
just
that
gone.
in.
Just leave it.
It's been absorbed by the creature.
Companies privates just paid out again.
Yeah, they were double paid
Yeah, it was
because
paid
I
twice.
was trying to pick up my token.
So
All right. So I need to go on top of the under
you
the
have to give back
NKP.
20 bucks. James has to
Just
give
put
back
me down.
170. Harv has to give back 40, and then Zach has to give back
Yep.
80. Yep.
I have to give back
40.
I have to have 80. Yeah, I gotta take 40 more
I only
because
get
I
back
didn't have
10.
I didn't have
What?
possible.
I
You
get
should
back
be
I
at
didn't have
0. Zach, you should be at 0.
You should be at 0. Yeah.
after.
Those
Yeah,
those didn't.
that's-
Those were fake. Those didn't happen.
okay.
And then everyone has to pay for their B&O. Joe. Yeah.
I'm fixing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it.
Got there, guys.
How does the priority determine for the stock round again
Normal.
for this one? No, I know the.
Who pulled there?
I mean
Mike?
for the first.
I did, yeah.
Mike pulled. Oh yeah, we should have been tracking passes.
Oh, it
I don't
doesn't
think it
just go
matters till we
normally?
enter. Yeah, I don't think it matters till we enter the stock round. Is it just left for Mike for the first time around?
I believe.
Look at these guys. Look at these guys who don't know what the hell they're doing. That's us.
I'll be right back.
But
I
sure,
mean,
Mike.
I know. I just don't want to read it.
We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can read it. In this case, bids are allocated. Stock round overview. The first stock round after the private auction starts with the next player in rotating player number card order. Private auction starts with the player with the number 1 player card and proceeds in rotating player number card order with the number 1 player card following the largest player number card. Do you get number cards when you pass in the stock round?
I don't remember. That's the question.
I don't think you do. Private auction
When
starts
you-
with the...
in
Oh,
the
you're
stock
just
round?
random. You're randomly supposed to deal those out.
Okay, so we're good.
Very
We
random.
do need a second set to trade.
Populate that deck of cards.
Yeah, I will.
Or just copy and paste these and I don't know.
Done.
Sure.
Yeah, I knew that first one didn't matter. All right, are we good?
Another set right here.
It should not be random, right? Like this should be in this order. 1, 2.
Oh well, you have priority. You have
Yeah.
Priority.
Okay. There we go.
No, what's that?
This is the order.
That's reverse order.
Yes, correct. Yes, 100% correct. Okay. I will buy an OS&H for 79.
Will pass for the time being.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
shit.
so to
Wow.
highlight, just because we didn't teach this, in the stock round, everyone gets a card. Whenever you pass, you will take the highest card available. If you then re-enter the stock round to take an action, you will put back your card. Once everyone passes, they will all have a new card, and we'll put back all of our old cards. So basically, the next stock round will always happen in the order of passes of the last stock round. Onto Arb.
I'll buy an Osh as well.
You need to buy your ick.
Oh, yeah. I'll grab my ick right after I pay for James.
I'm gonna pass because I have so many options.
um,
Where the fuck am I at?
I guess I will also buy an Osh.
Oh, that's fun. It's called the ICP, the Insane Clown
Yeah, that
Posse.
floats. I will sell it.
Can't sell.
Can you
for
sell in the
stock
first?
rounds. No.
Oh, I won't sell it. I will hope that we just do the other thing too. I'll buy a GT. Maybe I'll pass. I was just like breaking all the rules. Like, yeah, I'll fucking sell it. That's 20.
This is Joe's game. He's the one who makes the
25.
rules.
6 plus
The
what is
JC
that?
stands for Joseph
74?
Coin, of course.
74. Yeah, that's not nearly enough. But that plus that is like way enough. I'll buy a GT so scurry. I'll buy a GT for 67.
I'll buy a GT.
I will also buy a GT.
Keep
Oh,
passing.
Do it, Mike.
Never enough passing. Why is the one out here? The one definitely can't be out
I
here.
gave it back.
Do it, Mike. Do it. Float him.
Oh, it's floated.
It definitely can't be floated, right?
That's 6.
It's definitely floated. That's how 6
Yeah,
looks.
I floated.
yeah. So I'll pass. Pass.
Lame. I'll pass.
I will pass.
Big sad boy passing last.
What would happen? Oh, everyone's trading back in.
You gotta get 4, yeah.
All right, Coburg is up. It will. I
Pay
think.
the privates. Or did somebody
Oh
do
yeah, we have to pay private, so that button gets hit. Make
Yep.
sure you got. Oh boys, we did it!
That's game.
Yes.
Get Jay on the phone, quick.
Somebody get the snip out. All right, we will do something with our turn. Probably lay to OS&H. Not run. Lay for 50 is 25 versus 15 and 15, but over 3 it's more, right? Um 30 30 and 30 is 90 and 50 50 is 100, but I actually think I want the money now. So there's two options if people are watching this on the tube or the stream. You can lay the tight up to the OS&H because 350s over 4 turns is more than 4 120, 430s. But I'm not gonna do that because I think I need the money sooner. But it makes it worse. It's worse. So run for 30 and I'm done. On to James and James.
SH will lay this guy for 80.
Fall back.
What is with these tiles? They have like the biggest box ever around them.
True. It's not a good
80. It really throws me not seeing the other button. Like it's just disorienting. And I will buy
Let's lay these idiots out because I
I'll
like
buy
it.
two trains.
All the 2 trains. All of them.
And on to James again.
ET. So me picking the companies that have to pay terrain costs right out of the gate. Good use of money. Lay that for 80.
Got no privates to buy in, really, so.
Nope, that's true.
Company money is for spending.
And he's going to buy 3 of those 2 trains.
Damn, this man.
man
Pushing
Oh,
train.
This man 2 trains.
They call him 2 James for a reason.
that's a threat. That's a threat right there. I feel very threatened.
Jesus, I forgot how many 3s there were.
I don't feel
So many
threatened
threes.
as someone with all of James's shares as well. Like we have shares in this company. There are only 2 twos left. On to the stock round. Oh no, there's only a 2 left. Yeah. Up with Mike. This has to fall back. Not Mike. Zach.
Zach. I believe in some GT. I'll buy a share. It's one of those. It's that one. There we go. On to the person that's number 2.
That would be me.
What company do I have? The MC. And no 2s. I'm into that.
I feel like I'm going to end up being that person described in this episode as the flailing newbie, even though I've played this game like 20 times.
Everyone's
I've already
flailing.
described you playing this game as flailing madman. I think when we played at DopeCon. But that was a
You
really
know,
good play.
I came close to winning, I'm pretty sure. If I
No, it
recall.
was really good play.
I mean, I murdered Zach, which was kind of what I was going for.
Yep.
It was just
Yep.
mistimed.
I'm gonna sell the 76.
Mike,
I'm gonna buy an NPK, NKP, whatever it is. The shitty company I got stuck with, that one. I'm good. Alright, it's on to Joe.
Yeah, but you have so much money. Because you spent 155 and 20.
Yeah.
H is at what now? 71. I will. I think I'm happy with that. I will buy a GT.
A GT.
Arb.
oh, other James bought a GT. All right.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
what
a
I
single
didn't
one
do is
left.
mark my
I'll buy the
stock
last
prices.
GT.
I pass.
Damn. I'll buy another
Pass.
C.
S.
Pass.
I enjoy my spot. I wish GT was moving back. No, I mean I don't. It's just you, Mike.
Okay, I figured. So I'm gonna buy the last one, it'll float.
I mean, I'm not speaking for everyone, but I assume it's just Mike.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm done.
Mike, did you need to sell that OSH?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yes,
But
it's
I was
been-
hoping
Oh.
I was hoping to flip and buy a GT, but they're all gone.
I got it. Your cash just hasn't been.
Yeah, I
got
didn't.
it.
I didn't do that yet.
All right.
Guess
GT goes
I'll
up.
pass. Yep, I'll pass.
Oh, you don't have to pass, Mike. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll pass because there's nothing else to get. If I know, so I'll pass.
Guy
Okay.
will lay a tight.
Do the
Mike,
privates
you're
get
up
paid?
first.
Nope.
They just did. Yep.
Oh shit! Did they
Oh,
really?
someone just paid him again.
All right. Well,
Nope.
always awesome. 40 and 10 is 50.
I'll pay back my $5 bonus private income. Oh,
Just
this
watch.
could
You're
be a
gonna
rough one.
lose
Glad
by
I'm wearing the
$5.
bankruptcy club shirt tonight because I have a feeling it could be heading in
I
a
like it.
direction.
Run for 40, payout, and I'm done. On to Mike, somewhere in this stack.
Yep. So I'll lay. Alright. I'll lay. I'm gonna lay this guy. Even already. I'll lay that. I can put out the home.
Mike will not be trying to float the New York New Haven.
No, I will not. No, I'm assuming that's not on the books. And then I'm gonna buy a 2 and 3. So that's 40. I'll buy in all this crap. Gone. For 2.
That's how I
280.
feel about it.
280.
That was a really good spot. And James, yeah.
Yep, I'm in the process. I am laying this.
These are the smallest
So-
charters, like any.
Opening for 100. Run my 2 2s for 120. Try to hit this mythical payout button. There we go. It worked. I will buy in the St. Clair tunnel. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's pretty cool.
$40.
And
RJ taught you Pax Ren. Whew. Chris, that's crazy. That's a crazy teach. Did you
I'll
like
pick
it?
up the 3 train also for 160. Mike, you got those 3s at 160, right? I always want to call them 180.
Yeah, 160. Yeah.
Okay. OSH moves up and is done. Somebody got me. GT. Sorry, I feel like I haven't 18xx'd especially on TTS in a long time.
It's okay. It only took us 50 minutes to start playing.
Right. 1 hour in. The teach
Yep.
is over. The private auction is done. You guys want to watch some train games now or
Didn't
what?
even do the teach. Just like only the rules that aren't the rules.
So I'll do that and token for Hundy. And I'll run for 50, 40, and 40 is 130.
I'm like not sold if this spot is unbeatable, but I think it's close to unbeatable.
Pretty good.
For who, you?
Just wait. There's more.
No, Mike's spot.
I like it.
Michael,
I like it quite a bit.
Pretty good.
Retrain as well.
What did you run for, James?
That one run for 130.
Moves over. All right. On to the stock round with a Zach.
Me.
Zach.
On to me. I'm gonna buy an OS&H.
I'm just gonna buy and flip the OS&H out of the market. And sell probably the 2 GTs. Let me see. Oh. Maybe just one. 199. What are
Broad
they?
Street.
70
I would've-
something?
That's fine.
Right.
I'll sell one GT for
Gonna be
70.
on screen.
All right, I'm done for the 3.
There you go. Sell those GTs.
Just
I'll
one.
buy. Okay, I'll buy a GT for 67 market.
I was like, y'all can buy the O's and H's.
That's it.
You gonna open the PRR, Mike?
Joe, get out of my head. Get out of here. What are you doing?
I don't even know. I think the PRR still stinks.
Be a shame if someone in front of you.
Yeah, I'm actually
looked it
curious.
up.
I wanted to see if I can make the NKP not a dog.
So
I don't
did
even.
James
It doesn't
go?
matter.
Whose turn is
'cause
it?
you voted it so
It's
early.
you, Arb. It's you.
Right.
Oh, it is me. Okay, so let's see. So let me just double check where everything is. 65, 67.
It's like, do I just open something better?
Yeah,
All
right.
right, so I'm just gonna sell my shares, or at least the non-James shares. So that's 1 OS&H and 2 GT, and then let me double check my math.
Too much money. That's what your math will say.
Too much money, yeah. I gotta find a way to burn this. I'm feeling a little too blistering with it.
You
All right.
just don't sell all those GTs. Oh, I don't know if the GT is gonna run any trains. Oh, it has a 3.
Yeah, I can do this. All right, I'm gonna start the PRR at 67.
It's crazy.
Heyo.
That is pretty wild. That is pretty wild.
Why
know,
do
man.
that?
I mean, he denies Mike the.
But
I
now
like
Mike
it.
just takes 790 of his dollars for 3 shares. It's so much worse. Anyway, on to the 5.
Can Mike take it?
The ick? Yeah, sure he can.
I have
I guess if he dumps the NKP.
He sells. What do you mean dumps it? He has like 4 shares.
I have
He
6
just-
shares in it. I just sell one. I only have to get to.
He just needs to get to $320. $320 or $316 is what he needs to
That
get.
does seem worse. I did not think of that.
But don't take my advice. I'm just I stated a
I'll
holiday
just
in
buy it,
Express.
Nick. I'll just buy it, Nick.
What?
I don't even know. I don't even know if buy Nick is best. I'm just saying.
What does
give
that
me,
even
like, a free
mean?
company.
Just saying that letting Mike get a
Oh.
presidency for $316. Not a
I'm not gonna like do that. Oh Jesus! I clicked the wrong spot.
Privates? What happened?
Yeah,
That's the
did you
thing,
pay
like-
private?
Yeah, I accidentally clicked the private button. So just
And your companies.
Oh yeah, shit.
We like draw a box around that thing or
Yeah, I
something.
will.
25.
yeah, draw a box, please. So I stop accidentally clicking it.
Where the hell is? I don't even know where it is.
The tokens are basically on top of it.
Oh, those are tokens. Don't touch this area.
Choo choo.
Yeah.
Or did you buy Nick
Yeah, I bought a Nick.
after my browbeating?
Yes.
I'm gonna put this
I pass.
Zach,
Joe.
you have
who's
2
next?
Mopacs.
I have Mopac.
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah, I
Mike,
have 2.
Mike, did you act?
No, I
Did
didn't.
you
I didn't do anything yet.
Did you sell the 3rd?
I thought.
Zach, Zach
I haven't
just
done
passed
anything.
before you could act. So.
1 second.
Well, you should have 3 of them then.
Yes. I just have to. No.
I have to go put my baby
Sure,
right
don't
down.
Art, what did you do? You just bought an ick. Okay, so you're gonna try to flip the ick. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
2 Rick parts. 1. I want to leave it up. Shitty thing. Might be really bad, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna buy the presidency for the PRR. I'm gonna start it at 71. No, I'm gonna par at 67. Sorry, Zach. Losing you full bucks.
Yep.
Now Zach passes. Right, Zach?
Yep.
And Joe is checking on the baby.
Chicken.
So a great time to tell you, if you are watching this stream live on twitch.tv/Choo Choo Crew or
Hey.
on our YouTube channel in an archive. It's an exciting year for the Choo Choo Crew and Dads on a Map as we head into 2022 and look forward to a couple cool events we have coming up. So we have our big Dome Con tentatively scheduled in Dallas area sometime in August, I think is looking likely. We're finalizing that. So if you're interested in joining a bunch of the Dads on a Map people to hang out and play games for 4 or 5 days, you can get on the Discord and get information on that. And then our very own Zach here has championed a little tradition, DomeCon Junior, which is scheduled official for March 3rd through 6th.
That's correct. Yeah, March 3rd through 6th in St. Louis. Drivable for most Midwest people. It's going to be a great time.
So what made you, take up this cause?
Because it's DomeCon was the best time. It's basically
Sorry about that.
the best gaming experience of 2021 for me. So I'd like to do that again, and I wanted to meet up with everyone because it was a good time.
Was
So
it's on you, Joe. We were just filling.
Yeah, vamping. My kid gets up at the exact same time every night. He's just like a clock. Man. Do I want to take an MP and keep the Mick? I think I just want the MC. Do I want to hurt the NKP while I can? It probably just helps the NKP. Kind of want another. Okay, so I'll buy an MC for 79. What a genial third stock round this is going to be. On to James.
I will. I'm just going to buy a OSH from IP.
I'll buy another ick. Sticky ick.
That's to Mike, just to keep us in player order cards.
I'm guessing Zach's just passing.
It's
No,
your
you are the
You
5.
just do your thing.
Oh,
Zach is
yeah,
the
yeah.
1.
Sorry.
And then
I'm
then
gonna buy
then I
PRR.
pass.
Yes, then you pass.
And then I pass. Back to oh, sorry,
James, give me.
I jumped Joe. Yep.
I jump you.
I joked you.
I jump you. I'll buy the MC.
Now I pass on to Arb.
And I buy the 6 ick floating it. And plan this poorly as I have cash left.
I said don't sell the shares. I said you'll do it. Just out here giving out free advice.
You can beat on these other 2 new companies before, just for fun.
Yep.
It is almost 11 o'clock at night, and I got up at 4:40, and my son woke me up at 4. So my brain is not wired.
Oops, that was an invoice.
Oh, why do I have too much money?
Probably.
A lot of money.
Did I sell
Yeah.
too many things?
Or did you give money back after privates got hit the second time?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I gave 60 back.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
gave 50. I
I'm
gave
not-
50 back.
Okay.
We only paid it once, right?
Yeah, as far as I recall.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
good
can't go
still.
up in the chat.
No.
You only paid once,
Okay.
yeah.
I just
So
saw
it's
a 2
on
month chip.
to Joe.
Did I just not pay enough money? I shouldn't have this much money, that's all.
You bought
What the fuck?
2 shares?
Yeah. I'll look at the thing. I'm just
You
gonna
put
float the MC. Alright, so I am seat 3. Let me make sure. And then to James.
Give him a pass. So to Art.
I'll pass. I'll take the 3rd seat for next round.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy the last PRR so it floats.
pass.
Saying Zach, you could sell, that PRR share that'll just sit in your hand.
No.
You don't want that one. No, all right.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Nobody click anything. Just for a second. Okay. 74 from S3 to bank. 74 from S3 to bank. I got 74. Oh, fuck me. 74, 74. Yes. 72. We paid privates like Dinkle Hoppers. Did 50. 79. 79. Yeah, I just missed paying.
Okay.
Okay. This makes more sense. So it's on to me. I just didn't want to viciously cheat.
Reshare.
Wrong. Probably sell an MC. I guess I won't. I had to do that. Oh, I sold one GT. Oh, I can buy it. Super duper cool nickel plate boy. Or float Zach, which seems bad. I think Zach's gonna get into some monkey problems.
Yep. I foresee it.
But you can buy. Oh no, Zach's definitely gonna be in monkey problems because you spent $100 extra on the D&H too.
I didn't spend 100, but I spent too much money. Way
No,
too
I'm saying you spent
Yeah,
100
yeah.
on top of the CNA.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
buy an
yeah, yeah.
MPP.
I should have just taken the MP. That was silly.
Yeah, I said what to do, and then you just didn't. I was like, I'm not gonna help Mike more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pass for the foreseeable future. So Art.
I am also passing.
I assume we're all passing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That was a very quick stock round 3.
All right. I'm
No
gonna pay the privates
Cesaro.
for real now. I'm paying them for real. Hitting them once.
The
They're
reels.
paid. They're paid.
We're now in 2
You
OR
did it.
territory.
We are. And we start with the Coburg.
RQ.
And then the Ick.
CO
The
will
sticky ick.
And then
play this dude. No, where's the tight? He wants to lay the tight. He wants to lay the tight. This is tight. That shit is
Oh, yeah.
tight. Anybody watch Tiger King season 2?
No.
Neither
We
have
started
I.
it.
I don't think I was ready for it. Do you remember when we were like in the pandemic and we thought it was funny to have things like that happen? It's like, oh no. All right. Pays 50. And I'm done. On to
I just heard it's.
the MP is not operating the ick.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna capture the energy the last one had. So
No. Yeah, I've heard
I'm
it's
gonna
just
lay that.
outright not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay that sharp, buy a 3, and buy my Perker for 240. I'm hitting the wrong button to make sure. All right, so 160, send to bank, then 240. I have to lay the tile for it. I'm getting there. Doing all the cash. Can somebody move me back? I guess
Yeah.
while I'm
Got you.
around. All right, how do I want to do this? What does James care least about? That seems fine. And
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna
really
pick-
think it's like pivotal to what's happening up there right now.
Yeah.
By 2 3s, lay my tile. I'm not saying anything. I lay the tile, buy 2 3s, get on with my life.
Yeah.
Onto the NKP, I think.
Yep. Lay.
Oh, throw this guy away.
That. We'll pay the $100. Yeah, why not? Token. Cash. We'll run for 30 and 40, so $70. Fucking rolling in it.
Thank goodness I own that. Woo!
Fuck these idiots. Okay, and then that's it.
These fucking dorks.
Onto the GT.
He will do that guy. Run their trains for 60, 100, 150, 200.
I should have bid even more on the M&H, Mike. How crazy is that? But how clear you were
wild.
pretty far. You were pretty far clear of 79 times 3, right?
Yeah, I was.
Pay out, go up onto PRR, who I will move back.
Did OSNH run? Oh, not yet. Okay.
They're 65. Yeah, they're
Oh yeah. People
in a
sold.
weird. Yep.
Great. Buys a shit.
This is why I hate this plan so much. It's like, oh yeah, you have to run through this dit, and you have to put a green there. It takes so long.
It's pretty shitty. Yep.
And you're just gonna merge them in the future anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna have a good route later, but now it's fucking awful. I'll buy at least a 3. Should I buy 2 3s? Who else is buying trains? Here. Oh my god.
This is rude.
This is bad.
Rude.
Alright. I'm just gonna buy a single.
Was I
Doesn't
supposed to
matter.
lay it tight? I mean, I'm not laying it tight, right?
Okay. Good to go, OSH.
Yep, we're top of the order.
They'll lay
Alright,
this
okay.
boy and run for 60, 120, 170.
A lot bigger than 70.
It's 100 more.
Thank you. I understand why you're gonna be a teacher, Joe. I really do.
That's math.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's math teaching right there. Probably shouldn't be letting James run all these 2s, Arb, with your single 3.
I don't want to.
Mike with your single 3.
I would.
Like,
Yeah,
what-
Mike should have
what are
just.
you guys
If Mike
doing?
had bought 2 more, we could have rested them.
If you bought 2, I might have done it. I probably would have gone 3-3-5, but didn't happen.
Or
so.
you could just go 3-3-3 and I go 3-5. I mean,
No, thank you.
it's about
I'm
equal.
not buying all of the 3s. No thanks.
All of the threes.
That doesn't
Definitely
sound like a
should've
winning
bought-
move.
You both should have bought more threes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy shit. I'm just gonna chill and see if I can squeeze one more out of this.
It's gonna be crazy.
And
Oh, so bad.
there's
Okay.
Next OR.
To the top,
Pay again.
somebody hit the pay privates
Pay in and out.
region and 76 ick.
No, I'm up. Cheater.
Pro.
Oh yes, the Kobe.
Cheater. Done. On to whoever.
Onto the ick. All right, Ick's gonna lay this, and then it's gonna use its private's power to lay this for the extra 20 and pick up a cold token while it's
Yeah,
at
look
it.
at this guy. This guy Coles. Got some Coles cash.
Oh, sweet. Sweet God, please. And it's just gonna run for 30, 50, 80. Big bucks. Big bucks here.
No whammies.
And it's gonna buy a 3. So Mike can stop complaining and
I'm just
rest
saying.
James's chains.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
know,
I'm just
I
saying. Well, you
tried.
got no excuse.
I couldn't buy 3 threes.
I
That
couldn't
felt-
buy 3 threes. That's what Art was saying. You should buy 3. No, I do not want to just explode when the 6s come out. Doesn't sound like.
Yeah, we definitely
Just
should've-
shirking, Mike. You're just shirking.
Okay. Next is
Just saying.
MC.
Just saying.
It'll buy the Coburg. See a dummy. 85. See ya, idiot. Oh, I gotta be so mean. I'll buy it for 160. And then it'll buy the other guy for what if 80? Yeah. All right, we're back in the game. We're in the game again. Okay. It'll run its 2 threes for a bunch of money. Way too much money. For 110 and 50 and 30. So
190.
that's math. 190. And it'll pay.
Blistering trains. Trains for days.
And it would buy a blue if that blue was available, but it's not. Unless Mike, you can get to this blue before James runs again, right? No.
Not
James
before the
go-
GT.
And Theo is an H. Oh no, Mike's NKP is up.
Yeah, it's up next. It's just
So I would have to
buried in the
buy
stack.
this 3. We goofed this up. James, you might win from the double BO. It's a great spot.
Twos, baby.
Hey man,
mean-
if Mike had bought one more 3, I could have
No,
bought
it was
2 more
clearly
3s.
your fault.
I wanted Mike to
Alright.
fall on the sword.
We
Uh,
all had to
that's what's not gonna happen.
collectively. That's.
I can't buy a third 3. That was so bad. Why didn't I see that beforehand? Ugh. I
And
can't.
my moment in the sun is short. You're all just bought in privates. And
But we just look. No. Look at my money. Look at your money. Look how many shares you have, and look how many shares I have.
yeah, but I don't really have a next section of my game yet.
Take your money and make it more money. Anyway, I'm done. I can't.
Hold on. Let me write that down. Hold on. Let me.
Take it, Ronnie.
Next Choo Choo Crew. How to make your money more money.
Investing advice with the Choo Choo Crew.
It's like the stupid TV shows or the articles you read online. A dozen ways to be frugally more wealthy by the time you're 25. Pay cash for
Hey,
your
man, I'm
first
still waiting
house.
for that
Why the
I'm still
fuck
waiting
didn't
for
I
the,
think of that?
Oh
Choo Choo
my
Crew
goodness.
NFT.
Big brain moment right there.
I'm still waiting for the Choo Choo Crew NFT to hit the market.
Mike, you can withhold and buy both trains.
Wow.
I-
Wow. Wow.
I don't even know if you can.
All right, so it's on to NKP.
Yeah.
What could I run for? I could run the 3 for 40, 50, 80 bucks. 80? That's not even enough. That's not enough.
Yeah, this one might be cooked. That's
The
crazy.
ultimate silliness.
Know about you. I'm feeling all these twos.
Wild. Yeah. Wild.
I mean, it's not cooked, but it might be cooked.
It's pretty close.
The game might be over.
40, $80.
Big money.
Didn't even have to buy a coal token for that shit. Alright. And then,
Oh man, why didn't I count?
God.
it doesn't matter. He's gonna get to run both, so I could just.
Yeah, maybe you should have fucking done it, Mike.
No.
I
No,
mean,
thanks.
I was hoping Mike would.
No, there's no way.
Seems like a.
No, that's not.
I figure Mike buys the 3 threes and I buy a 5 and we're all happy. And James never runs again. Or he wins his little threes.
Well, he's
but,
gonna
you
get to
know.
run both anyway, so.
Oh, why
guys.
did
Yeah.
you? Yeah, you could have bought 2 threes, man. I guess you couldn't have.
Oh no, I could have. Yeah. I just wanted Mike to buy all the 3s, so I could get a
Yeah,
5.
now we all lose. It's pretty good plan. Pretty good plan.
My plan was to put Mike in the hot seat,
Mike
Oh.
decided lose.
and he said, "No, you."
I said, F you guys. Fuck that shit. I'm not. No.
Yeah. Mike
And-
decided that we all suicide
Yeah,
together.
I'm
Leave him
counting
alone.
trains over here like a noob.
I don't even know who's going right now.
James.
Me. GT's running 210.
Oh, MC never laid a track.
That's pretty big.
I assumed MC was gonna do whoop because that was my plan.
It may have laid this double tight just because. I don't think it does though. I think it'll just lay this gentle for the future.
GT runs. Moves
Because
up.
this is a 110, which is just stupid.
Oh,
But only with the 3. That's why it's.
OSH.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
gentle.
what? That's what this idiot should do. Where's the single? Yeah, right. How do you even do that fucking thing?
Yep, $10 too.
Yeah. And I have to spend 80, I think.
Then I will run 180 with Sage. Move up. And I'll buy that last 3.
My decision a lot easier.
Well,
Double 5.
160.
No way. I was debating on just not buying anything and then.
Together.
And then we just all lose really hard.
No, because then you guys would have to just, whatever next company you're getting, you'd have to par it super high and make sure you trash James's company so you can buy the 5 before he gets to run again.
Okay,
don't know if
Sage
you guys would
done
do that.
PRR.
Yeah, it's gonna lay the city. Drop the token. Run for a number, and then
Excuse
30?
me, sir. That will be 100 bones for that token.
40.
Yep. I'm gonna buy the 5, so get rid of a lot of trains there. Oof.
On to the OR. Well, wait. Oh, wait. Did Mike finish the PRS, John?
Yeah.
I mean, to the
On to
SR.
the SR.
Jesus.
What's
SR.
that?
All right.
Zach's
The
gonna
MPs.
float finally.
Zach has entered the game.
Yeah, I've entered the game. Hey guys.
You could have said pass.
I could have. You're right. We're gonna sell PRR. We're gonna sell GT. We're gonna sell OS&H. That goes right there.
They all plummet.
Can I get an order on GT and OSH, please? It's important.
Yeah.
It's not important, but it is.
Is it important?
Information.
So we'll look at James's train situation. We'll drop first GT, then OS&H. So it moves OS&H, stays underneath.
Why don't we put them a little lower? Like, why don't we just move them like down this way a little more? Maybe we'll...
So that was 79, 79, and 67, which is a number.
It might be a letter. I'm not sure.
You're very clever. 225.
Rude.
Take, and then we'll open. I guess I'll start floating Wab, not Wab, that guy, Mopac.
Oh yeah, you still got a private B&O over there.
Yep.
I'm gonna mess around with the old NYNH 67.
Yeah. Oh, what am I gonna do? I don't have a plan. You have fucking 3 companies, like 1,000 shares.
And 1,000.
All right. I will open the NYC at 61. I mean 71.
And stamp, call it. Just call it. It's on the 4, which is Mike.
Hit the 6. That's it. Good luck, guys. That's all you gotta do. Yeah. Oh. Yes, I'll... do it. I'm gonna merge these two. And I can trade in one anyways. Let's try it, sure. Alright, so we add up the 2 values, half of the lesser one, right?
Oh, no,
Yep.
wait.
Add the half of the smaller to the larger.
So it's 79, 30, 112. So it goes
Move
to
up from the left
111.
until you hit a number. Yep.
Keep the-
111. Yep.
So I don't think there's any trades, but just in case.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
James is a
sell
good
mine.
point.
There is, because I'm gonna sell mine at 74.
Yeah, so we'll keep it there, and Mike can trade in and do all his fun stuff.
Mike trades.
I wanna do-
Mike also. Oh yeah, Mike has to trade in because he has 11 shares.
Yep.
He has
Yeah,
to do a.
I can zero this out.
About 79.
Yeah. I'll actually give it here.
Wait, somebody sold it.
No,
Yeah.
I just traded it in. It
Oh,
was
okay.
79.
So then these would
Joe
all
just flipped it.
trade. And then I need to spend the delta, is
What are you keeping? The
The
NKP.
NKP. So
So
that's
Mike needs to
67
spend
and 111.
$32.
Yeah.
$32.
Again, like rules wise, that happens after everyone has their opportunity to trade. So, but here, there's
Yeah,
not
I'm-
enough
yeah.
shares to care about it,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
which is
traded
what
already.
usually happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Wait a
every
minute, why do I-
time.
Pretty clear
Why,
cut.
why do I only have a
Fireplace.
10% of the NY? Let's see.
These two.
That's weird.
I'm gonna sell GT. I'll buy. Mopec is definitely not at 83, right? It's at 79.
No, it's at 79. I think it's just getting shuffled around.
You guys are starting the New York, New Haven, and the NYC. That loop is out. Now,
There's the Yuri.
James, I will say that the B&M, the New York, New Haven is not a bad 3D run. That's all I'm saying.
Be friends.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Or I could just buy the CPR and not have any good runs, which is probably also fine. In the game we're in right now, Xander opened the New York, New Haven, and the first thing he did was build here and token there.
That was. Ooh.
I had the MIC, and he wanted to like make sure I didn't have a good run, and I was like, but that's like not only cutting off your foot, it's like cutting off both your legs and a hand. I kind of want to open the B&M. I was excited for our old draw because it had the N and W, so that this part of the map wouldn't just be toast.
Yeah, it's kind of pooped.
Yeah, I mean, what is your first move, James, going to be upgrade New York? I feel like that's not it. I'll start the B&M at 67. Wherever that is. Okay. All right, I'm done.
Buy MP.
And ick. IPO.
Well, James is going to do that. I guess I'll sell the share of the ick real quick and buy an NYC just to move the ick down and cost James $1.
Where's the ick? It's in this stack.
Yeah, it moves down one.
Buy an Osh. E4.
I'll just buy a B&M.
Float MP.
Buy ick and sell to ick. Oh no, sorry. Buy from market and sell to ick. Yeah.
You just
Drops to
lose
65.
You make 74 times 2. Onto ARB.
Another NYC?
Mike's gone. Well, I don't know why Mike merged. You can't go from like 12 shares to 5. Mike has 5 shares.
It's not great.
And
I even kicked around a merge just to get my train liability under control right away. But I was like, fuck, I just
you're
can't.
You're gonna run these.
Yeah.
Mike's gonna run these 3 trains for like 11. Can't be running 5 shares for 11. That's just not. That's not it.
Do you still
I-
like Mike's seat, Joe?
I didn't like I never. Oh yeah, no,
You
I
did
did
say
like
that.
Mike's seat until you didn't buy the 3. Then I like James' seat. Mike, why'd you do this?
Well, you
man?
know what? I put Mike in the hot seat.
What happened?
You keep saying
that.
but
You
that
keep
doesn't
saying
mean
that.
anything. Like if you
It doesn't
also
mean
are in a boiling
your
pot of
seat was
water,
hotter.
I think
Mike,
Mike's seat was hotter.
why did
Put
you
his
do
ass
this?
in the jackpot.
The merger?
Yeah,
Because you guys are gonna buy the. Well, I was actually wondering that because is the increase in share value in this part of the map the same as down here?
maybe, but
Why'd you get rid of the other charter, Mike?
you're gonna run
I
5.
threw it
It
up
doesn't
here.
matter. You're gonna run 5 shares for 11. That's the part that really stinks. We're on
Whose
the
turn
1.
is it?
It's
Zach.
on. I bought, so it's onto the 2. Unless
Bought,
everyone
sold.
did actions again.
And Art bought, so it was Mike.
No,
Oh
I
yeah,
bought. It's back to
Oh,
Zach. Or it's back to Mike.
No, we said
I
it
bought
it was
the-
Mike's turn because he was gone.
Okay,
Oh, I
then
just
Yep.
passed.
I'm
I
passing.
passed Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought the B&M. Sorry, yeah, I skipped Mike.
So it's on to Zach with a floated.
Assuming he wasn't going to
RP.
just sell the 1 share he bought.
Yeah, the trash.
I'll buy an NKP
Nice.
out of the market.
Cool, please.
by MC IPO.
I'll buy an NYC.
I will buy a B&M. You, Mike.
I'm passing.
I skipped Mike again. To Zach.
All right. I'll buy an NKP from the market or from the IPO, but it doesn't really matter because it's merged, and then I'll sell 2 NKP.
AP
Damn.
row down.
I was just like, Mike, I hate your position so much. And Zach was like, what's up? Boom. Kick you.
I'll just take that money back.
And this is the harsh part. Like, just giving away 2 shares, too. It's brutal.
I will buy a MC out of the IPO and sell 2 of them.
This is my fist bump. Just 2, right?
Yeah, just 2.
Yeah, two.
On to the 3.
That's me.
That's a me.
I'll buy the 6 NYC.
OSH just paid out.
Oh, I hit the mystery. Fucking A. 48, 64 from me. 48
You just do
from
minus
him.
160
Yeah,
and
just
hit
do
payout
minus
again.
160.
Oh yeah.
Mike, are you passing?
No, I'm gonna sell the Osh, buy my share.
Oh, crazy world.
That's what 24 to 97.
I will float the B&M. On to James, who has more money.
I have some of that Osh cash. I think. Much.
By 1 MP.
I think
Oh no, I did a minus 160. So
I think I took it out of my hand too quick though.
Yeah, only James shared. Only James paid.
Yeah.
Art,
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. Where's the B&M? What did Joe float the B&M at?
67.
67. And it's fully floated.
It is floated.
Yeah, I'll grab a B&M.
Joe.
It's technically Mike.
Yeah.
Now I'm passing. Yeah.
I will definitely sell a B&M. And buy.
Oh wait, I should have taken the market share or the IPO share. Sorry. The market one.
IPO.
I mean, I forget. Do all the IPO shares go into the market when you merge, or are they still just in the non-paying IPO?
Non-paying.
Yeah, they're not in the market. They're yeah.
Yeah.
On to James.
Buy MP and
I
go
think he meant
to
the other.
Oh, it's a
No,
Zach. I
no.
skipped Zach. I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'll.
Zach.
It's okay. I'm gonna buy NYC.
Right, James. You've done nothing effectively except for float that. Right.
Me?
MP.
Yeah.
And you were like 400 something. Yeah.
The MP move. Well, where's the? Oh, that's literally the MP token. Jesus Christ.
So did James go?
Yeah. I flipped the MP.
I'll pass.
Like.
Pass.
Well, right. See, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't actually spend extra money. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh well, whatever. I'll pass.
Okay, I buy NYC.
I will buy and sell NYC.
Dun dun dun.
Or
I'll pass.
Mike and then Joe.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. I buy from market at what is it? It's now 68.
68.
And
we'll
debate
buy.
buying.
Oh.
I gotta sell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll sell that 3.
You're selling all 3?
Yeah, you go in gray.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll buy NKP market. Sorry, Mike.
Okay.
I'm still passing.
Yeah, I pass.
Back to Zach.
Mm.
Ooh, actually, I could sell an NKP, then James can't float. He'd have to sell something else.
Oh,
Sure.
gross.
Can I do that?
Pretty gross.
It's pretty gross.
It would be.
I can just sell one OSH.
You
Or
can.
one of any of my company. But yes.
No,
Yeah.
someone could take the OSH.
Yeah, I could
Well,
just.
not
Yeah.
not OSH, but not yes. But yes, you're right.
Yeah, but then you're selling a share that's paying and then getting.
Only Zach could really launch I guess you could sell the MC and attack the OSH, Joe, but it's either you or Zach who would be doing
Or
it.
you.
I guess I could do it. Yes, I could. I could set on I can do it. Yeah.
I don't want it, but
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah. No, it's just gonna pay too much. I don't think there's any other share that's worth it because I already sold the Osh, so let's pass.
oh, there's to share.
Zach, what are you doing?
We're gonna
Oh,
pay.
MC. MC's gonna pay a shitload.
I'm buying an MC.
That's true. Hmm.
And that's not even good for me. I shouldn't even have said it out loud.
Nah, it's alright.
Okay,
It's alright. It's
NKP. I'll buy the NKP and go ahead and sell them before Mike gets any crazy idea.
alright.
I'm still passing.
I will pass.
That's brutal. Mike's lost like $26 of value a share.
Yeah.
It's as if he,
Two.
it's as if you basically removed the PRR from the game.
It's crazy. It's crazy amount.
Just wiped it out.
Would have been the same if it was the.
You have to take your money back.
Oh.
Yeah. I was making sure I had the number right in my calculator. That's where I should be. Zach.
I'm gonna buy B&M out of the market.
Oh shit! What the fuck did I just do? I moved the NYH. Sorry. I literally threw it. I was trying to click on some other shit.
By NYH. Nobody left to attack. I'm done.
I'm on pass. I'm Seal Arms on pass.
So Zach,
Okay.
me and you, unless somebody speaks up.
Yeah, I'm buying another B&M.
Buying an NYH.
I then pass.
Buying an NYH. And buying an NYH. Everybody good?
Mhm.
I think so.
So I need to go check the YouTube because I think I stole money from myself, but it's okay. Because Arb is a share ahead of me, and our games have been exactly the same almost.
Uh,
I mean, maybe I'm just playing worse.
No, you're
I-
a share ahead of me.
Yeah.
Looks like you transferred negative $67 to the bank. Was that supposed to?
No, back in that turn when I thought I didn't pay for a share, I think I paid. Anyway,
You double
we
paid.
are on Nothing Floats, right?
Yep.
Yeah, nothing.
So we're on the NKP.
Okay, so I'll lay.
Privates. Pay privates.
Yeah.
Smash that follow, like, and privates button.
Smash that privates button.
1, 2, so I can run 2, 3. 2, so. $70. $180. Forward.
GT. They just laid us straight over there. Ran for $90. The sunny days are over. Move up. OSH. We'll just grab a dip. We're going to run right through the St. Clair Tunnel.
Heyo.
They are going to run for 110. Or no, sorry, for 90 and 60 is 150. And take that out. And grab a 5 train for 250.
Me?
I don't know. I just said yeah, but I haven't looked at the stock chart. Yeah, MC.
Whoa, come back. Do this. Run for whatever it ran for before. 190. No, 200. Yes, 200. And we'll buy a 5. Just always put it right in my hand. I need that trashing was huge, James. Huge. I was like, yes. I was like, I'm gonna have to trash this myself.
Were you were underneath the stack?
Yeah. No. I needed shares in the bank.
Oh yes, got you.
All right, on to
Not to
the
me.
MP.
MP lays that straight, lays its home token.
This
Gotta
is the
pay 80.
James Geist buys 3/3+ Ds, and that's the only way he loses. That's old James. Old James is buying 3/3+ Ds, and then
Well-
being like, in 2 hours, being like, I bankrupt. All right.
Companies with enough money to make that stupid move. So
Yeah, and like this is why you can merge next round. Like,
yeah,
these trains weren't going anywhere. I
No.
don't think there's any way we can get to the 6.
I buy a 5 at 250.
Like, I guess there could have been an argument to just float a bunch
And
of
then
Ds.
that closes that guy. Buy. Doesn't matter. These are both getting purchased just for not as much money as they should be. Maybe
Just fucking
320.
buy them all.
Oh yeah, he can't even buy them for the full
No.
480.
are you gonna lay Providence if I lay to you?
Yeah, I'll definitely lay Providence.
Okay. I still want you to fuck me and go north and like have a standoff where we just don't lay it.
I hate sex and money, or what is it from Idiocracy? Like
All I know is I like money.
oh,
Oh
definitely.
yeah. I like money. Yeah, I'll just buy it all. Doesn't matter. Leave nothing in their bank.
Yeah, once this is eaten and it's this late in the game, this
Oh,
is like
money.
so much better than trying to do whatever.
Okay. Next.
Next song
Next song.
is the
NYH.
Yeah.
MP
Yeah,
fall
yeah.
back.
It already fell back, didn't it? No, it just fell back.
No,
Yep.
it got trashed.
It did.
So I'm thinking about
Oh.
laying Providence myself and letting you upgrade NYC. Thoughts? Because I could do the bonus lay.
You can do that.
Uh-oh. I don't like that look. Oh shit, you have a bonus lay too.
I definitely will not be upgrading New York if you do that. I can't tell a lie because that's my gimmick. But if my name was Jack Zillman, I definitely would be saying that I would upgrade New York and would not do it in 1,000 years.
I've told a
Okay,
single
so
lie.
I'll just
It
lay
gets
that.
carried.
I'll fall back. I will buy a 3+ D.
That would be so. If you laid that, I should have just said nothing.
Let's see. I gotta move some money here, so
Oh, that would have been awesome. Yeah, James, I would love to do that.
uh
That makes me so upset that I didn't do that. That's cool. I like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's nice. It's cool that they put those back from the cards that you don't look at,
Hey
and then
man,
deleted all the pay buttons.
I think they're just set like one. Like I think I could probably fix it pretty easy, but
Not during a stream.
behind the
Yeah.
curtain,
NYH
dark
is
murky.
done. B&M.
All right, B&M falls back. It will
Also, these tokens don't flip, and it's the worst.
check it. It will lay to main.
What is this?
I love it. I could like what were you gonna say if I was just like, no, I'm not gonna lay Providence? You just would have done nothing. Like
I would have tried to run up to NYC probably instead out of spite. Because I would have laid that, let R play NYC, and then upgraded it up later.
now I could just go to main and that would be so rude. You are in first place. I wish I wasn't me. I don't like my gimmick right now. If this were James, he would have lied too.
It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare for me to even choose the opportunity to share with Joe over any other player.
It's so much better for you though. I'll do that, and that'll cost 80. I mean, the thing is, like, this gets like you'll upgrade NYC, and that's fine. And I'll buy the 3+D, and then I have to do some math. These are what 350, right? And then that's like
The Osh withheld $320.
No, I bought a train with NYNH.
Ah.
Out of it.
I think I will do this. What's my plan with this? Oh, I think it's a fine plan. No, I don't even think it's. Yeah, maybe it's a fine plan. I'll do that, and I'll send over 140.
Yeah, and we're in Brown, so people who actually run trains, don't forget we're in Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did. Oh, we weren't in Brown though when I ran this. Okay.
Yeah, not that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But now
Brown just broke.
Okay.
Breaking Brown.
Breaking Brown. Choo Choo Crew story.
I think that's what I want to do. Is there any reason to have that money over there? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, I'm done.
So that's MP? Or,
No, MP
I
ran.
No, MP already went
oh,
into
they moved
IC.
back.
It's
So
Ick and NYC.
Yeah. Sad boy goes.
oh,
Sad boy upgrades his home.
Yeah, I definitely overspent. Oh well.
All right, so that'll upgrade, and then the Ick will run for 70, 90, 160 and
Like
pay out.
negative cheating.
160 and pay
I'm in
out.
a funny spot where I'm like, I'm kind of a merge in this game where I'm like, I want to merge, yeah. But I'm like,
Oh
what?
yeah.
I don't want to give away all these shares. Like,
no.
NYC lays its home, pointing south, falls back. Do I want to?
No, I think maybe Zach should have. Zach couldn't have started another company. I wonder if I should have
No.
floated another. I didn't have enough money to sell this down and float another company.
I could have float storm, but it would have put me. I probably don't own the MP after that.
I think you probably should have done it, only because you weren't running any trains anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I think if I could have done it, I would have done it for the same reason. Like I would have saved this, and it would have hurt James so much.
I buy 2, and it's on to the next OR. Pay privates, if I can find.
Yeah, now it's
privates
gonna happen
paid.
in OR too late. I mean, I
Yeah,
think we're
it's gonna be-
probably we're close to now. We can probably say we've cooked it.
No. It depends on what James does.
Can I upgrade to?
No.
James has a
No.
lot of 3s and only enough
throw
to
my
buy
money
one
into
more.
3Ds, baby.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Literally what I'm doing right now. Like an idiot.
Joe told me what to do.
Not that.
I'll run 3.
Why you're not
Just make an
spreading out?
incestuous little loop.
What?
Look at NKP just run in the middle of the map. I know they're through the PRR, but it
800 and
feels so
then
funny to see them like sprinkled with
Top
tokens.
presence.
Yeah.
It's
80,
weird, yeah.
260. Is that right? I think so.
NKP will 3D.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Why, of course.
Of course,
Of course.
isn't it obvious?
A horse. Of course, it's a horse.
These are your shells.
Yeah, those are my shells.
Are they your shells?
They are my shells. Okay.
On
And
to James's 2 companies.
Keep the brutality alive. Don't let it run.
Oh, God, Jay.
Why you gotta do that, man?
I don't know. It's just the way I roll. Something in my body makes want to. GT runs for 100.
Doesn't even do it. It doesn't even affect my life. Why you gotta do that?
No, I just figured keep you out, keep you at bay, like keep you out of there. Stay out of my business.
is this? Are you allowed to
Make 'em
use
work
any
for it.
brown tile, or do you have to use
Yeah.
the
Is that a
brownest
rule?
brown tile?
I don't think there's a.
It's like that for some other games. I actually don't know what the
I don't.
answer is.
I don't think there's a
That
rule.
feels
Yeah, I
like a
don't think there's a rule.
Dixon thing.
Because they're not numbered or lettered.
So
Well, there
here's
are.
Yeah, I
numbers,
feel like
but not
JC's made
lettered.
a big point about controlling token holds and how the track points. So I feel like he would let you do this kind of diggery. I also don't feel like looking it up in the rules. It's too late for that shit.
trying to decide if I want to. Well, I do want to buy the 3 because, well, I want to give NYNH enough to upgrade. First of all, I think I want them to have a token, some token money available in the future. The GT is about to go bust, but I think I'll probably just merge it in after these 3s die. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I will just send all this money to NYNH for safe future keeping.
On to the MC.
I gotta run OSH still.
Oh, I thought I ran.
Sorry. They need to lay. They can get that brown now. Get that. That will just make a spider.
That
That
is
one can't.
illegal.
That has to be.
That's
oh,
illegal.
Yeah, my bad. I was reading Blue's River. Like I haven't played this game 15 times.
Gotta be the X, right? It's the only one that works.
Yep. Gotta go.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it
the
has
one.
to. You just have to tilt it. Oh.
Oh wait, there's a Y too, a Y-ish.
Yeah, it's gotta be the
It's
chicken
Why
foot.
reserved for
Chicken
Boston?
foot.
No, it's not a B.
You do like.
Oh, maybe that
oh.
is a B. No, this
Yeah.
is Boston. Boston is a single
Oh fuck.
or a double. That is Boston.
That is Boston. Yeah, in that case, it's
So is
gotta
there?
be the X.
Oh, there's no upgrade.
Oh,
You
it's
can't
gotta.
upgrade.
It's
Oh no,
just
it's
gotta be
X.
this. I honestly, I forgot how it was. Okay, there we go. There we go.
I have a token somewhere. There it is.
Yeah,
It's
somewhere.
right here.
Trying to find the best way to run this 5 and 3.
Just while you're thinking, I'm going to do that.
I can't run that. So I
Correct.
gotta remember that.
Don't do that.
I think I'm just gonna run the 5 this way: 50, 80, 90, 130, 160, and 3 will just be 2 hits for 90, which is 250. That's
Would it not? Wait, which we're going right now? The ocean. Never mind. Oh, shut up.
yeah, I'm gonna I good with that.
Instant ran for 280. It's gonna token. I don't know why.
I bought the last 3 plus D. I actually might token with OSH, sorry. Because after that hold, I actually have enough money
It's cool. It's cool.
to get down here. I do panic. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, which will improve my runs. Oh, my unfortunate.
I'll definitely token them. Oh, I guess you're just gonna put these idiots together so it doesn't matter,
Damn.
right?
Yep, exactly. And it's
Um,
47.
So I probably won't token for now. I'll just keep the money. I think I'll just keep the money. I can't buy a train. I wish I could buy a train. I am done. I just move up onto the ick.
That's on me. All right. Curry boy, right here. And the echo run for 60, 90.
All right, I'm pulling that token
30,
back. Sorry to keep fucking
160,
around up there.
180. The echo runs for
So
180.
if that changes anything.
No,
Uh-oh.
I don't think it does.
I somehow deleted my calculator.
No!
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh
don't just
no!
snap. Don't just snap Control Z. Okay, we're good. I don't know if our money's good because you fucking slam Control Z.
Sorry. It
I'm
was
gonna
habit.
guess it's good.
I don't know.
All right.
Yes.
It runs for 180, pays out. It's gonna buy a 3 plus D for the NYC for $180.
Onto the Mopac.
Mopac is gonna.
Push buttons.
Slamming
Do that.
buttons.
I really hope we don't call it a game for James because that'll be 2 Choo Choo Crew streams in a row. I've now thrown the game to someone.
You didn't fully
Uh,
throw it. Zach kind of threw it. Mike
Yeah.
helped you throw it. There's one person who didn't throw it.
I don't know, Joe. You could have also.
You
You
I
could
bought
have.
two
push.
threes.
You could have bought 3. That was what was expected of me,
One.
to buy 3.
3.
I was surprised you all I hoped you would all
60,
baby the
80.
threes to buy in all your privates, and that's exactly what happened. And I was
I just got
happy.
distracted, so I couldn't tell everyone what to do. This is
120.
exactly what happened. This is
160.
exactly what I was saying in the show.
Runs for 160.
I don't think we should have maybe floated without someone else floating in the first SR. If we should have floated.
Yeah,
both
it
of
felt
his
okay.
companies.
Like me being the only company.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Okay.
probably bad.
yeah.
was like,
Like we
okay.
should have either floated someone else or just left it at 1 and just called it there.
Or R buys 2 threes.
Yes,
James
that would
never
have.
runs his 2.
Mhm.
That one would've
Or
helped, yeah.
Mike could have sunk his own game and bought 3 threes.
No, I wanted to
Exactly.
sync my game by merging my companies, Joe. That's how I wanted to do it.
That one definitely was not it. And opening
Yeah.
the 2 har.
Mike goes out on his own terms.
Yeah,
No one
if
else's.
Mike took the Mopac, the game would have been different too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? Mopac ran.
I don't know.
Mopac ran. It goes to the NYNH. No, it already moved, right? You can take it back one more.
Sorry.
I mean, I'll take it. But
Ick has operated.
Ick
Yeah.
ran, yeah.
No, yeah, it
That's on
operated.
to
Is
NYC,
it,
right?
is it
I
just
just-
NYC?
NYNH,
I just moved these two up because they're gonna do stuff.
Oh, okay.
they will lay NYC like a bud.
Thanks, James. Thank you.
What are you broke?
No, I'm not, but I wasn't gonna do it.
You're like, but fuck that shit. They'll run the 3D for 260.
See my stupid face? It was just a big smile. Looks like this.
They'll pay out. And then they got to pay their 80 for that up. They move up and onto the B&M.
Oh my
I didn't
goodness.
even put it in the right spot.
Dirty. What is that?
Guys, apparently I cannot lay NYC tiles.
it's just running to the sea.
This makes me big sad.
Do you see this face? Even if I lose, I'm okay.
James and Joe, unlikely, unholy alliance.
I mean, if we're all behind by 1 million, I'll at least only be behind by like 1.5 million.
Isn't that
I wish I could lay another tile. That would be great. I think it's more money just to run the 3 plus D, right? 80 plus 10 plus 20 plus 10 plus 30 times 2 is 3. James, how much did you run for?
60?
360?
260?
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's too much.
Yeah, 130 double.
320,
Yeah.
80 plus 10 plus 20 plus 10 times 2 plus 30 plus 10 is less than 320. So I'll run for 320. And I will pay out. And I will spend my $100 and not be a cheater. All right, done.
All right. NYNC just sad connects in to New York and runs for 260 and pays out. It's a very sad train day. It couldn't get to token in time.
That's
And
everything.
As far
on
as
to
sad 3D runs go, at least it's moving.
It's something.
SR.
It's something.
SR.
SR
With
time.
Zach's got
Mike.
$1,000.
Mike up thirst.
Zach
Yeah,
is
Zach
unlimited
is.
to roll $1,000.
Are we sure Zach's not winning? Well, he
Yeah.
does only have a 5 and $72, so.
And less shares than James and me and you.
Yeah, then everyone but Mike at the table.
doing it?
But he's not that far behind. Well, we're all super far behind James, but he's not that far behind me and you.
God, all these shares are so good. I just want them all.
Gotta
Yeah.
catch 'em all.
How
Gotta
about that
catch 'em all.
NKP share?
I
gonna
don't
have
worry about that share. That share's terrible.
Yeah,
Just leave
the
it alone.
sick diesel run.
Just leave that share alone. I'm buying B&M.
All right, me?
Yeah.
I will snap up to NYC.
Great boy.
Oh, great boy. Yeah, that's a good
No.
play. That'll be good.
Yeah.
I can't
Still
tell if
paying a
Joe's
lot.
being sarcastic or not.
No, that'll be good. Yeah, like that's definitely good. I don't know if I want it. I probably want another B&M. I
Great,
don't
great
know.
boy, we gotta give it up.
I
Gotta
There's
give
only
it
one
up.
B&M left. Zach, you have 2.
Yep.
Probably want this while I can get it because it's gonna be good for the rest of the game.
Great boy,
Alright,
gotta,
I'm gonna
gotta,
take
gotta
that.
give it up. Great boy, gotta give it up.
Okay.
Do the 4.
That's gonna be me. 1 second.
What company is Zach starting? We got ourselves BO, an Erie, an NW, the Wabba Baba, CPR, and the CNO.
Wabash
Take your-
isn't that bad this game.
Yeah.
The Wabash has 2 little friends, so.
Yeah. So I'm gonna I'm gonna sell my MC. Not take the MC. I want
You
the
saw
WAD.
one MC.
One
MC
MC.
Blue.
Snap points.
So that's
Cut it out.
72.
Yeah, why are there snap points on this? It's so there's like 6 on the whole thing.
Take from bank. Buying WAB. And setting it at.
What is the MC
The
actually
120?
at?
It was
70.
at 77.
Right here.
Yeah, it was at 77, so it's below the ick
72.
now at 72. In this little cluster.
51. Okay, and starting that at 79. So yeah, WAB at 79.
Buy a market NYC.
Sad boy gonna give it up.
Onto 1.
Onto the mic.
Buy an Osh. How much is the Osh? 85.
85
85.
or 79 IPO.
I'll buy a. There are no B&Ms left. God damn it.
No.
No, they got snapped up.
There are good NYC or NYNHs. Well, I don't want to call them good, but they're going to run a 3D through New York City, which is
It's the
good.
same. It's the same train.
Oh, I thought you had a second train. You don't.
It's not gonna be there.
Oh, correct. Yep.
That's a good point. Yeah, so I'll buy an NYNH from the IPO.
Alright. I'll buy my 9th NYC from IPO.
Oh, yeah, that fucker's going to rise.
Twice.
3
Rice.
times. 3.
3 times. Jeez. Yeah.
Rice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was a great $55 buy.
Yeah, at the very least, you'll make $13.
I will start the CPR at 67.
Mike, what'd you run MQP for? Is that 350, right?
No, I bought a D.
So it's going up
Yeah.
potentially. Potentially.
I should probably. Yeah.
I was just checking.
Yeah, it ran for 260, but that was without the 3D. So now it has a 3D, and it has connection to New York now, which it didn't have.
Were you to Zach or Joe? You thinking?
I did my thing. I bought CPR.
Oh,
Okay, then I'm buying WAB.
I'll buy NKP IPO.
I'll buy another NYNH.
I'll also buy an NYNH.
I will buy CPR.
WAB.
KP. Good.
Another
Do diesels pop this
YNH.
turn?
Take some with only one system in the game? I don't think so.
That won't exist after this round. That will not be true. I have a feeling.
So they're not coming out this OR at least.
Who's it on?
I bought
I
another
don't know. I bought
NYNH.
I
Joe,
bought
did
another
you buy-
NYNH.
I'm
Yeah.
on three CPRs.
I'm
Zach's
on.
on his 4th WOB, so it's to
Yeah.
the 5, which is James.
Yeah.
I bought NKP.
So then I bought NYNH, so it's back to the 2.
So I think it is Joe. Yeah.
The 2.
Oh yeah,
It's
R.
it's a 2, yeah, because he only bought his first YNH.
Yes, true. R. Yep.
It's on me.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ! I thought I had some time to think about what my next move was. Oh, I buy an Osh for my PO.
But it's CPR.
Web.
Kitty.
Bumble bumble.
Lab.
All right, I have $77. What do I do with $77?
Mike, did you pass?
Yeah, I'm passing.
No.
Thank you. Yeah.
Joe's trains aren't there. I'll buy an IC from Market.
Joe.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
I like Mike being the rebel to keep his shares horizontal.
Yeah, fuck them vertical shares. It makes me feel like I have more. They're all.
I will put this. Go ahead and do that. Okay, I can just buy CPR. All right, I'll buy CPR onto the 4.
I'll be passing unless I'll probably just be passing.
Okay. I buy 6 web, and it floats.
Web, 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 web.
I'll
Mike
pass.
passes, R passes. Oh yeah, James had a turn, right?
I'll pass. Back to Mike.
I'll float
R.
the
Joe.
I'll float the CPR
I think you're the 3. Wait, there's 2 here.
onto Zach.
Yeah, I passed. This is for next round.
I
Oh,
think,
did Arb?
yeah, Arb already
Is
passed.
he on it too? Okay.
I'm going to start the CNO,
Number.
also at 79.
The James.
Pass.
Pass. Um, at 79.
There, I'll move it over.
You have to trash James's shares then. He can trash your shares, but you have to sell shares. Still have to trash his shares, right? Yeah, you'll definitely have to trash his shares. Do I have any way to win? Do I have any way to win? Yeah, probably. Okay.
Did I miss anything?
No, I've just been
Not
talking
really.
to myself.
James just gave up. He just quit. Did I forfeit?
Not yet.
What? A lot of MC.
it's still not enough to do anything.
Joe just wants to be the MC of his own story.
No, I just want to figure out a way to fucking win.
Picking them up. I was trying to make them tidy. Just like
Yeah, I don't think that was
shares.
the way. It's just not enough money. I guess I could do that, and buy 5 more shares or 6 more shares. And I'd have 2 companies, and Zach would have 2 companies. Be 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I don't do that, it's just that. It's just that. It's so much fucking worse than James. But
At the very least, James is gonna have to figure out a train. Oh wait, no, both of you floated behind him.
No, the WAP
somebody's
started
gonna
at
have to start.
79, so he just has to trash the GT
Yeah,
down.
Yeah, GT has to head GT and OSH because well, I guess OSH gets nothing from buying the GT's train. So yeah, just trash GT.
Probably
Yeah, but then
merging these before this stock round's
He's gonna have
over.
to sell these shares. He's not gonna. Well, he's gonna make a shitload of money, but he's not gonna make enough to buy the 6. He's got no cash.
Really care about a 6 yet.
Well, I meant more so James has a train liability. He has a 5. He can
No,
cover it
I'm
with.
I'm going to merge these before this SR's over.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Doesn't even
just
think
trying to
about it.
get as much money committed to the board first,
I'm gonna do
So-
that.
so people don't trash these shares. Even though I wouldn't trash it the first
Okay.
round,
And
But-
I'm done, I think.
but I know I'm a target, so
I'm gonna do that, and I'm done. Just sell CNO, CPR. Onto the whoever. 4.
Onto Zach.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy the last OS and H in the IPO and make a couple bucks.
Oh,
Make
I should have
$6
done
off
that.
it. So pay 79 but make 85, so it'll just take $6.
you
And then
can't
I'm
buy a system. Okay, you keep a tracker. Who can't buy the system?
Just Zach.
Yeah. Just me.
I
Will
keep
be
Harb and me continue pass.
I pass.
Yep.
Okay. Then I buy CNO 79.
It'd be funny if Zach just passed. James doesn't get to merge.
That would be great for James.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
He'd run his 30 shares and 90 trains.
I'll pass. So I think
Are
it's
those,
back.
are those scientific numbers?
I think
Yep.
we're giving you a
Just back
couple
to me.
goes. Yep.
Okay. I'll continue to buy CNO.
Yours temporarily, Joe.
And then it's just going to keep coming around to me, I think.
Yep. I'll pass till you float it.
Okay. And buy that. It floats.
I'm only 2 shares behind James. That's not terrible.
I'll jump in now, buy and sell a WAP.
Yeah, is it put that close?
I have 16. You have 18. I
So
have no idea what you have.
back
One less.
to, I assume Zach, unless someone wants to enter.
No, I didn't actually do the value. I just counted raw paper because I'm not doing that math right now.
That's
All
what I
right.
should have.
I'm going to sell all of my MP, with exception of the presidency.
Fire sale, fire sale.
Yep.
You go bankrupt on that company?
No, I don't think we'll get to the 8s yet.
There's 1, 2,
There's only
3.
I don't see how you intentionally open an assload of companies and money and then hold that liability.
I mean, well, Zach's gonna own $15,000. Joe's got another 670. I'm not gonna add up the scraps right now, but I mean that's only enough to move
2, 9, 10,
3 sixes.
4. Take from bank, take from bank, take from
Then you're
bank.
still looking at getting through the fourth 6 plus an 8. So at the very least, this OR set he should be fine.
I'll sell a WAB and a CNO. Or yeah,
Right,
WAB.
you bought all these NYCs. Yeah, that's great. I said that was great, right?
That
You
was
did
four on MP.
Yeah, it's 4 out of MP.
One lab, one CNO.
Yep.
Got them.
All right. So those were both at 7, or one was at 74, and one was at 79.
Zach could just keep withholding with the MP and just stock up its treasury while taking it gray.
Keep. I don't know how long he will have.
Yeah. He's got at least one OR set to prepare.
And then open up CNO, or not CNO, BNO.
He's got only one OR set because he's now putting this 8 on deck.
Yep.
I guess if you shuffle and float and merge. Oh yeah, he's got an OR set. He can still merge next SR.
And
So
then
he'll have a
73.
well, James will have a system, so he can force. Well, yeah, he could force the 8.
Not 73, 71. Take from bank.
James could force the 8 if he wanted.
I'm just gonna pass until you open the B&O.
Okay. So let's just make that happen. Unless someone else is going to jump in.
No, it's all you. Oh Christ, my phone is not charging fast enough.
Casino floated, right?
It did.
Yeah.
Okay. Ashley, no.
Yeah,
Xander posted the thing he did in 28 in the Discord. Oh, Xander.
Okay. And then BNO floats at 71.
I'm just over here trying to figure out what share to buy with my last $85.
So what's your money at, Zach?
Has to be pretty close
So
to
some big,
zero.
yep. $12.
All right. We'll buy and sell from market a CNO. So back to, I guess, so we'll do a check. Mike still pass, R pass, Joe.
I'm gonna buy a share.
Yep.
If these merge, it'll be more money than I can spend, right? It'll be like 80, or even if it's like 74 plus.
Which ones?
111. These donks.
It'll be 119, I think.
So I'll just flip a GT. So I can't do shit with my 85 buck.
Back to Zach.
All right. Well,
This game ends before 1 in the morning. Stay tuned.
probably not. Do I merge
Bigger question
one of
is-
these companies now?
The bigger question is if my phone will survive.
I will survive.
I'll pull a mark.
Hey.
79, so D plus.
Disappear. Oh, sorry, guys. Internet in the next 12 hours later, the next day.
Or Mark.
All right.
In our acing game of 1828, I have not taken my turn all day. Oof.
Shame. Shame.
I was busy. I was actually busy.
Taking some test or some shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, on literally children's math.
Sounds real stressful, Joe. Jeez.
It was pretty stressful. It's a 3-hour test of children's math.
That's hard.
It was insane. I only got one question wrong, and it was literally the definition of a derivative. I was like, I don't remember.
I'll pass.
Do you remember how to take a derivative as a limit as it approaches 0? I didn't remember that formula. I guessed the wrong thing.
Oh, Joe, did you spend your money? Did you find something to buy? I can't remember.
No, I flipped GT.
Oh, flipped, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna flip a B and O.
Pounding the floor. We're just pounding the floor.
To Joe then.
I will flip James's other company.
Oh,
Can't do anything else. Can't do nothing nice.
Zach.
If I was to merge, I should have merged last action, but
you can do it now.
I can do it now. You're right.
I mean, you're still going to be before James because he still has to merge.
Yeah. Yep. I gotta do it. Let's merge WAB and no, fuck. I don't know. This is where I want to get ahead, but that's not going to matter, and I want to make sure I don't have enough. No, we're just gonna stay. We'll stay right now.
No merge?
No merge.
Okay. I'll merge. I'll merge GT and OSH. So they're gonna go to 111. I have 10, so I'm gonna be holding 5 with donated. We'll keep OSH alive. Or we'll keep GT alive. It's easier for me. I'll be holding 4 with 1 donated.
I'm just going to have to flip my OS&H. I can't afford to trade up. Where do I put it in the market?
So
Yeah.
my shares go. No, it's holding. Drop them in.
Why did I sell the CPR? Oh, I can buy an MP.
So the market is, well, before you put that in the market, they were 5 and 4. So there's going to be 4 GT in the market. Anyone else have a trade?
No.
Nope.
Shouldn't you have one less? Right? You had 4 O shares, right?
Yeah.
And then 6 GT.
Yeah.
That's 10.
I don't know if the extra share stays or not. I don't remember.
So you go down to 5 and then you donate 1.
I know the market.
You have 4,
the market.
Yes.
right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Correct.
Where does mine go when I sell mine?
I believe it's going to go in the market. And again, we're keeping GT alive. So
No, I think the market trades. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of 41. I'll just read it.
Hallelujah, it's charging.
All bank pool shares followed by all IP shares of the merging public companies are traded for system shares. First pairs of shares, then any remaining single shares are traded up. Yep. Any remaining discarded shares are placed in the bank pool.
So does my OS&H go into the bank pool as a GT then?
Correct.
yes,
So
but
there's not going to be any
Unless
left.
that it might have already happened and it got traded.
yeah, there are none left. Where's the rest of the GT shares?
There's
That's
4.
it. Yeah, that's it.
You had 5. You have 1 left. So that's
He has one too many, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I'm
still have 1
I'm
left.
sitting on one.
James has to put one in the. There's one in the company. Okay.
Okay, onto the 1, which is
Um,
Mike.
Here, I'll put the GT at 111. Right. Everybody's cool.
Was it 111?
Yeah, it was 111.
Ocean.
Pound the floor. Pound the floor. Pound the floor.
L2, NYNH.
Oop on the NYNH.
I'll buy one of these.
Now I can't even buy the system for them to sell the stupid OSH here. Lame.
I don't. Does that count as a sale? I forget. It does, right?
Yeah,
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 okay.
yeah.
Yeah, the flip
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Blacklisted.
It's onto the 2, which is Arb.
I'm passing still.
I'm gonna buy
Joe.
this
Something
fucking
worth
share.
buying for
That's just crazy.
Hmm?
All right, on to
Oh wait, there's an
Or
MYNH in the market.
for a bunch.
Can I buy the second
Yeah,
one before
there's
Joe?
2 of them, so
Yeah,
sure.
there's 2.
Yeah, I'll buy
I
that one
pass.
before Joe. I can spare the.
You, James.
I don't know
I
what-
guess I gotta sell 2 NKP. Sorry, Mike.
It's all right.
Land.
This NKP.
And I'm gonna buy GT.
So NKP comes down twice.
I got it already. It's
Oh,
good.
you did. Okay.
Mike's just getting extra punished.
On to
Mike.
James,
can't.
did you spend your money?
No, I have to do all transactions.
Gotcha.
87. Bye bye.
Bye bye bye. Oh, yeah.
God damn. I feel like we have to trash this, right? Like it can't just be. Can't. It can't.
We
I already
We
trashed it.
collectively, the GT. Yeah, you guys
are the
did. I know.
you are the only
I
person.
can't.
I am the
buy
we.
it,
How
Mike.
much is the B&M
Yeah.
at right now? That's 60s.
67.
67.
Yeah, I mean, Mike, I can. I had to sell the OS&H, so I'm blacklisted.
Everyone sold it
Oh.
but you.
Damn.
No
Yep, so I have
no
to.
one can help.
So I'll do that.
So you may as well buy
I
them,
mean-
reap the benefits.
Nope. I'll buy
you could
another
sell the,
GT and just flip it.
You're not going to get it down.
I know.
So-
It's.
Why not get paid?
Better shares.
I don't know.
All right. To Joe.
I mean, it is a good share. I take it back.
It is a good share.
I pass. Am I the 1?
To be
I'm the
fair, I
2?
think the NKP was better than your share, though.
I should be the 2 because it would have been Mike. Then I would have
yeah.
passed.
Did we just skip you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you skipped me, so I would pass and I get the 2, and you can be the 3 because Zach has the 1 still.
Yeah.
But whose turn is it
Not
in this
still.
round?
Hey, James, it's your turn now.
Buy
No, it's
GT.
Zach. It's Zach.
I
Zach,
pass.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
buy
pass.
GT for 97. You're gonna do that, Mike. I never would have trashed
I mean, my share's just better
Huh.
than yours. Like, you should just kept my share. I'm gonna buy an MC. Other MCs?
I mean,
Yeah.
Mike just needs
Yeah,
a
they're
diesel. It'll be
MCs.
the greatest diesel.
you. Everyone else is passing. I will also buy an M.
feel like I'm every turn.
I'm passing.
I'm passing still. I mean, I'm not going to dump my own companies.
MC at 72?
It's
Yeah,
somewhere
it's under the
here.
IC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's under the IC.
But it's
The ick and the
70.
mick.
It's 79, right? There's only the IPO share.
That
No,
was cool.
there's
Oh,
two
oh my
market
goodness,
shares.
sorry. I'll miss those.
You can send them back.
My $7 back. Yeah.
The ick and the mick.
All right, I am done.
All right, I'm gonna buy another ick, or I'll buy an ick for 72.
The ick is nowhere near close to selling out. This poor little train.
Crazy thing is, like, Mike, yeah, you sold those GTs because you hated, but now I'm basically company and myself because the bank pool is at 3 and I have 1 in the treasury.
They were all in the bank pool, anyways, though, right?
Well,
Yeah, they're all there. All 5 of them.
I bought 2. You bought 2. There was going to be 1 or 2 left. If you were holding.
All right.
If you were.
I have. I literally can't let. I can't let James run those 3, so I have to merge.
Probably.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can. I have sellable shares, so I'll probably just. What are you merging? I guess is a better question.
I give everybody the fucking numbers back. Jesus Christ! Here's my stupid ass. I'll pass. Art and I have the same numbers.
I'd merge WAB and CNO.
Yeah, I can't buy those. So yes.
Would have put it 101. Because you've already flipped them.
Yes.
It's 104, right?
Good. I'm gonna pee while Zach does that.
Yeah, we'll do it. Okay.
It's 69.
So I'm gonna do that. 60.
It's 103. So
Yeah.
It's 97.
Oh, they don't go first.
Okay.
Zach's gonna have to trash it if he wants to go first.
I can't trash it. Son of a bitch. Because it's the
I
one.
Trash it.
Yeah, it's 97.
Rough.
What if he does it with the B and? Oh no, it's still 69.
No, it's worse.
Damn you, JC. Damn you, JC.
I had to have done it earlier before it got trashed a little bit, and then James might not have been able to afford it. Well,
if I had like a little more money to actually trash his thing, it would have worked.
Yeah, I don't know if giving up like
that value
2 NY share. I don't know if giving up 2 NY shares to drag James down a peg.
What?
Are you done, Mike? Are you buying stuff?
I didn't know what was going on. Yeah.
I pass. I can't. What I
You're
want to
passing.
do isn't going to
You're
do
passing.
it. Yeah.
I'm sure James passes.
All right. If we're gonna hit the 8, so I could buy.
We might not hit the 8.
Might not. 1, 2, 3. We might not.
James would have to force the 8.
Yeah, I know. Some of us have no intention of hitting the 8. Everybody.
Yeah, James has to. James has to force the 8. We're not hitting them.
And he might do it.
Yeah, I mean, he might. Share, that's not going to suck ass. They don't suck ass, though.
I mean, yeah, James might do it to blow you and Zach up.
I wouldn't blow up. It would just be the same. Right, it's the same.
Well,
we all lose the same amount of money.
I wouldn't lose anything.
Right, but you didn't say you. You
well,
said me and Zach. We just lose the same money.
I guess that's true. Yeah, you're all going to be force buying either way. So
that's CPR. Okay. On the 5.
Zach did nothing. James, we assumed you were passing.
Yep.
Oh, what? He did not merge?
He didn't. Because
it
didn't.
It won't put me ahead of you.
I was literally peeing, thinking that was a good move, Zach.
Yeah, I should have merged. If I had merged before you could flip one of them, it would have put the value out of your range or even purchasing. You would have just sell a share.
But yes, I am passing, so yes, done so.
All right, Arb's thing bumps up 3.
Woo! That's crazy.
Do I have the right card at 4?
Yeah.
Pass card. Okay.
Pay privates onto the GT.
Mike, you have the 5 card.
Yeah.
He does.
No one
You
did
have one
anything
more
after
thing
me.
to buy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
3 ORs, baby. 3 ORs.
All
Let's
right.
go.
3
chews to chew.
Oh boy. Sorry, I'm like wholly unprepared to run this train right for all that. I'm gonna get
3
their
chews to
tokens.
chew.
You guys remember the song Zoot Suit Riot from the
Yeah.
90s?
Yep.
Heard it on the radio on Sirius
Whoa.
XM.
Whoa.
Sirius XM. And I thought of a parody, like Choo Choo Riot, maybe. But no, I'm still
Not ready for that. Not ready for that.
The world is ready, Joe.
I think that song scarred me as a kid because it's just the worst.
Really? I really like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, James, do you?
I think it's because the Earth told us to like it. But,
All right. I'm gonna double lay into Chicago here.
oh, Chicago style.
Old Chicago
Oh,
style
man.
coming back. When let me tell you, when 2 companies come together, they form a
Beautiful.
system, and then they can double lay into Chicago.
And then that system wakes up 3 times a night.
So we'll run the 3D down here, or it's probably not a great place to run it. 700,
Is your son still
45.
waking up a lot in the
Gotta
night,
be a
Joe?
better spot to run it.
No,
Oh, I was gonna
The
say, I was
other-
like,
the 3-year-old when we took him
Okay,
out
it's
of
not bad.
diapers overnight, so then he was like getting up nonstop to make sure he didn't wet his bed. That was intense.
I mean,
boy.
at least it's better than
I
him
can see
not
the
waking
spot,
up at
right?
all and just being very
Dude.
content to piss in his bed.
He
There's that alternative.
the other night the baby woke up and like he knows when I'm singing the baby to bed he can't come in the baby's room. So he'll if it's during the daytime, like lay down in front of the baby's door, but he did it at 3 a.m. So then I opened the door and he started to like slink up from the ground and I literally just yelled. I said, "What the fuck? Jesus Christ!" Then I went to kick him because I thought there's a demon in my house. It wasn't. I didn't kick him. It was actually it was adorable because he was just
Yeah.
like laying down. He was like, "Daddy, I just have to pee pee." I was like, "Dude,
Just go. You don't need me.
that was terror." James, did you
Yeah.
run? I told a very long story.
Just counting routes. So
the
many
fact
trains.
you went to like
so many
football
trains.
kick your kid
Yeah, it's
into the
crazy. You have
next
all a
room.
ridiculous amount.
I
I
mean,
think
it
I
was
got 280 with the
terrifying.
3D, and then I'm gonna run the 3. Oh yeah, I can run the 3 right here for 100. Then I can run a 5 for 50, 130. Then one more 3 for 90 is 600. So that's what we're gonna go with, 600.
There we go.
Pretty
Which
good.
is not. It could be sexier, but
Onto the NKP.
Uh,
600. Pretty good.
and I can't shuffle any trains, so that's that.
read that.
Yeah, we might be cooked. James is just paying himself $240 an
Pay
hour.
that.
I mean, it'll go down, but
120.
Oh, did we pay privates?
yeah,
Yeah, I
we did.
think I hit it.
And it's gonna run for 720. Ooh. Pretty good.
Onto
It's
the
good.
Onto the ick.
Wish I could have held them. He hadn't been shenanigans. Tell me.
Hey, when you bought them, I was so sad. I was like, wow, if anyone else bought these, it wouldn't be so bad.
Right.
The ick will upgrade the MP's home. Get out of here. Silly tiles. Oh, okay, and the ick will run for. What's the best? That'll be 90. That'll be 260. Or I could run it for 280.
I also just laid the absolute best track for the B&O too. So Zach, welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Actually, so I think the IC will run
That's
for
crazy.
We're just gonna
260,
chill in Lancaster together and just run
Yeah.
the best trains.
340,
I should
440.
go.
I think the IC runs for 440.
sold Zach's companies down. That was a mistake.
IC runs for 440 and pays out.
MC probably has like the exact same route. I guess. Oh, the MC should lay this idiot in. Cool. And use this special ability before we buy a 6. Whoa, look at that combo.
Nice.
Combo.
Doing it, Peter. And it runs its 5-minute 3. For whatever it ran for last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. And for 280.
Yeah, Joe, we've been using that hook line way too much this last couple weeks.
What line?
You're doing it, Peter.
Dude, it's the best. I just typed 280 over there. Like I could just give it to myself.
Yeah. It's the world. Cool.
I think that's probably it.
No, I don't use that. Wab doesn't use that. Wab needs to lay a basic. Basic ass city.
Zach, you just go 3 times in a row.
I know.
It's crazy.
Have fun, Zach.
Zach's turn. I'm gonna buy a 6 train. I'm gonna buy a 6 train. I'm gonna buy.
I moved all your tokens.
Cool.
Joe, did you pay out with the MC?
Yeah.
Okay. Oop, oop.
It buys a 6 train.
Good run. Three's a real good run.
Yeah.
Worst
Womp
played
womp.
game of 1828 ever. From the beginning.
So you
Dude,
know.
what?
It was that Coburg win. Should have walked away.
I hate winning it. It doesn't. I hate it. It wasn't that. It was not counting the
sure that-
threes.
I'm pretty sure this is not the first time I've tried to force someone into a very bad seat and they did not fall for it, and so I blew a game up.
I mean, sometimes that's 18xx, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's why that's why I'm a talker, right? If you
I was
want
looking
that,
at my
say it out loud.
That was
And
when
then
I
if-
looked at my computer and said, "Oh, look, this thing is working." LOL. I should have never looked. Oh,
Well,
that's
if you
been-
say it out loud too, someone you at least have the tell there might not go along with it. Not a tell in like a secret way, but they tell you, right? No, that's stupid. I'm not going to do that. Then you can reassess your options. Sometimes when you try to blindly hope for a follower, you walk into a trap of your own setting.
Thanks, Confucius.
Thank you. So I was winding down. Didn't feel really good about it.
Zach could probably still win.
I
Kid's
think
got a
so.
shitload of.
He's
shitload
taking
of
all the
trains.
cheap, permanent trains, basically.
Heat perms, yeah.
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 Can he
And-
make routes with them?
Yes.
Yeah. He's literally going to make 2 routes that are insane.
Yep. The insaniest, you might say.
Especially because this goes to 2 holes. Or no, that stays at 1 hole. Which one goes to 2 holes?
That goes to 1.
Boston goes to 2.
Yeah, that's brutal. You also have to take. So that's all of Zach's turns, right?
Yeah.
All right, on to the NYC.
All right. Upgrading this guy into green.
Nice.
And the NYC will run for 60, 140, 280 and pay out basically everything to me.
Sure.
But James gets a nice $28 for his effort.
Who's that? NYNH.
Yep.
Yep.
Yup.
Play a single. And I'll token that green boy.
You're a green boy.
That's the theme song of the podcast.
Green boy, gonna give it up.
It's me a Hundi.
Oh man.
And we'll run for
Bad.
actually BM got no money, right?
Yeah, it's got literally $0.
I think I'm gonna token that yet.
Brutal.
I won't lay that. Instead, I'll upgrade ball,
Boston.
which
Good
is
morning, Boston Moore. That's how that goes, right?
Yeah, it's
for sure.
Yes, of course.
Open door. All right, I'm just making sure you guys all agree.
oh, of course.
I
Exactly
just
it.
watched Hairspray. It's so good.
It's 50, 60, 70, 80. And pay it out.
Pay it. Cool.
That's a bunch of monies.
Don't you love them, mother? I got that money. That money.
Wait, hold on.
I'm
50, 60,
going.
90. Yeah, it's 170, right?
Do that?
Right? 60, 70. Oh, nope. Nope.
Oh, 170.
Yeah.
You're right. You are right,
I'm
Mike.
gonna do exactly whatever James ran. It's 170.
Yeah, it's
$10
170.
more. Yeah.
170 times 2, right?
340.
Yeah.
That's how math
look
works.
at that.
Why did the NYNH just pay $10?
Because he missed
Mike
$10.
found 10 more bucks.
Oh,
Just found it.
okay. Thanks for the couch cushion.
Just found it. Found it.
I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do that. I should have never fucking done anything. Mad. I guess that's it for this stupid company. Going to do this. It's funny. And I'm definitely gonna token. So that's also funny. Dun da da dun da da.
Nice.
Sweet.
I'll buy a
Nice
6.
work.
Why did you lay it this way instead of a way that works? Does it always suck in this game?
It has
It
to.
always
It
sucks.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's,
no, like-
yeah, it's
Like this.
predetermined.
Like this. Like that. Yeah, just like that.
It can either suck or suck.
No, it
It's
sucks
neat.
no matter what,
Or-
right?
Yeah, it can suck.
Yeah,
Yep.
Boston sucks.
Whoa, now.
I mean, it does suck. It's
Not great.
It's a pickle of trash.
No, St.
Just
Louis.
because you're like liberal racist doesn't make it okay. All right, so it has to go there. I still guess I'll token it, and then I'll force buy a 6.
All of the New England train community just shut us off.
Go for it.
All of them.
It's a pretty big contingent. They all play for 1846.
What do
Okay,
they play
I
in
have-
Seattle though? I've
I
never
have
heard.
60 bucks.
I
You've
don't know
never
if they
even
have
played an 18XX unless you
out there.
played 18XX in Seattle. None of you guys have watched freaking Letterkenny. You're killing me right now.
I tried. We went
never
through
even-
2 episodes. I was just like,
Never even gone on a
Mm.
hike unless you've hiked in LA. Well, I was in Mexico eating tacos. Oh, you've never even had tacos unless you've had tacos from LA. All right.
It's
I
so
took the
funny
wrong
when you say it, even
we were literally watching Top Chef, and there was like a like one of the top sushi chefs in the world. He was just like, if you want to eat sushi, you just have to come to LA to eat sushi. I was like, what the fuck? The meme is real.
It
All
is
right,
real.
the question is, am I also going to force buy an 8?
Oh, bitch.
Well, not yet. So
Who's up? Who
Well,
is this?
I can buy this with a buck.
Oh, gotcha.
If I want to do that, then James would have to force buy. He wouldn't have to. He'd have his 3D.
Probably force buying one anyway.
Yeah,
no
you
matter what
think?
you do. Like, I'm ready to get that permanent change.
You only have one perm.
Yep.
It's gonna cost me so much money. I wonder if I just do it later. Oh, right. But if you do it before me, but you'll get to the 6. Yeah, you'll get to the 6. No matter what. So you would get a 6. Man, this is too. We should probably call it.
Yeah, because if you are force buying, you're gonna kill me.
When he
I
gets
mean,
the
I'll
6,
be able to sell because I'll have to force buy an 8.
James would get the 6 no matter what. It's gonna cost him fucking almost no money.
Yeah, after he runs again for that, it's
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
game.
yeah.
This is game.
good
I don't
game,
have a problem
guys.
with that.
Yeah, I don't know how to come back. This game was over for a really long time. That was good. That shows off why the double BO can be so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially when you both float and we don't float. Mike was right. We should have floated someone else or
Yeah.
counted the 3s.
Yes, that. If only there was some
Well-
kind of teacher who taught like elementary.
So the double BO, especially when someone overpays so much like Zach did, is so good because it's just like, all right, there's not gonna be another company for like 30
Oh yeah,
days.
I forgot Zach paid bananas for the CA.
It wasn't
and
just
I-
that.
Yeah.
It
There
was
was
the
so much
CA
stuff.
and the DNH.
Yeah, I
made
pushed
him
hard on the
okay.
CNA because I really
And I pushed him
feel
hard
like
on
a
the
good
DA.
position. I had virtually no buy-in, but being the only 2 companies floated, I felt
got it.
like I could run 2s, and I did try to put my money on companies that run good early. He
Yeah.
does run setup up there.
Yeah,
You can run a bunch of 2s with it.
we
And the
goofed.
OSH, I didn't think Joe was going to build to me. I question of making yourself money with the Coburg or not come up there at all. But you made it at least a little easier to make them good. But they're good anyway at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it didn't
OSH
matter.
struggles the end of the game.
No, we needed to rust the 2s. Mike even was like, look how many 2s James has, and then we didn't do it. And that was probably the end of the game.
I ended
Just
up
gotta
buying
remember,
2 3s anyway.
2s
I had a
equal victory. Everybody loves replaying.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, that was a Choo Choo Crew plays games they like. That was a cool play of 28. James
Yep.
smashed it.
Yeah, he really did.
Did a great job.
We'll be back next week with some other game. If you like what we do, please go to dazzlemap.com. You can follow us on all of your. You never say like find us on your podcast catcher of choice. You can find us on your podcast catcher of choice. You can probably find us on
Apple.
Catcher?
We have an Apple podcast review. People love to say that.
hit like and subscribe on
thing
the
people say.
YouTube video.
Hey, remember to smash that like and subscribe button?
No, we'll be back next week with a game. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I think maybe with a sweet one in 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Regardless, dazzlemap.com. Thank you for watching and peace. Later.
Uh,
Uh,